recap the entire session so far and your guys' relationships. Tim Gates and Muska have been friends for about 3 months. Before that, they were complete strangers. They set off on this journey to discover who exactly ambushed and killed Muska and their mutual friend Armanti, which combined them into the symbiotic relationship they find themselves in now. That pointed them to the Sons of Ardor. After investigating a bit on their own, they discovered that Sons of Ardor were planning something with a dwarf named Ironhand and his knowledge of Mizium to create magical and powerful weapons, the likes of which Gloamhaven and Virdis have never seen. In that, they recruited, who did they recruit first? Yonmor. Stimgades recruited Yonmor. We feel that connection in as you guys knowing each other from working together in the past, since Stimgades is kind of a freelance rogue for any of the factions. Um, and then he recruited his friend Atlan, the Blood Hunter, newly recruited into the Blood Hunter Order. He's been a Blood Hunter for the less than a year. Um, and you've all kind of become this ragtag group that decided to infiltrate this large Coliseum-like prison of the Sons of Ardor and free the dwarf known as Iron Hand. And so that was you guys' like, this was the party's like first huge foray into conflict together. Um, and during that time, you guys came across Garden Bot, who was
GB.
a secret agent who had been playing it. I guess the rest of the party doesn't know this, but he had been staking out the place for weeks, pretending to be one of the lab assistants, as he was instructed to either retrieve or end Iron Hand. Um, so once you guys busted in there and started kind of causing that commotion, that's when Gardenbot decided to assist this group and follow you guys out of that place. So that's everything that's happened so far. That's loosely all of your guys' relationships. And at this point, yeah, I think it would be a good place to have role play for you guys to kind of in character discuss what's happened, what your plans are, and where you go from here. As your group, unbeknownst to you, your group is becoming more notorious among within Gloamhaven as a group of loosely affiliated people. Only one of you is actually in one of the factions who floats between factions and their interests. So you guys are an anomaly. For somebody to be as capable as you guys are and achieve what you have done and not have sworn allegiance to any of the existing factions is that stands out, and you're going to be getting people's attention. Especially if you got somebody as high profile as Iron Hand in your midst. At the very least, the Son of Bard will be very interested in what you do from here on out. So, with that being said, I don't know if anybody here knows of any like theater or stage practices as far as knowing when. Yes, ending, I guess. So you guys, yeah, like if like finding the rhythm of role play and when you let somebody respond to you and the back and forth of that. Um, but I mean, role play in it's a skill, just like anything else. It's one that you don't have to be good at to enjoy TTRPGs. Um, some systems have roleplay kind of baked into it. Daggerheart, um, not quite. It's pretty much all on you and how you present your character and how they think and how they feel. Um, so I'm going to turn it over to you guys. Pretty low stakes conversation. Iron Hand is here in the camp with you, but that's where you find yourselves. You've all done your kind of your long rest activities. The 8 hours is winding to an end. Somebody has started a fire. There's loose fitting stones that have been moved from where they were to kind of form a loose circle around this, and that is where all of your characters find themselves, ruminating on the events that have taken place in the past and where you find yourselves now. And if anybody would like assistance in kind of delving into or fleshing out what your character thinks or what their experiences exactly were, by all means ask me.
Real quick.
Yeah.
So is this taking place at the entrance of last session, the bonus session?
Yeah, so the cave-in is behind you guys. I don't think you guys traveled very far away from that. You're kind of in the sterile area where you were told a big battle took place, but you couldn't really find any evidence of it. And you're in a cave that is illuminated by absolutely nothing. There's no plant life. There's no illuminating fungi here. It's just dark, a dark cavernous expanse with the sound of a body of water moving somewhere within it. I think I told you last time that the sound of that is kind of reverberating all around you, so you can't quite pinpoint where that water would be at. And the only thing that's moving in this place are small gray motes that look like dust.
Okay. Uh, the main session that we had before, GB
Yeah.
was hiding from the presence.
In the dark.
Is me going into character going to break that? Or
What
can
do you
I
mean?
do that? Can I talk to the party without being noticed by the presence? Can I role play is essentially what I'm asking.
Yeah, you're asking if whatever's in here will know
Yeah.
what you're saying. Um, based on everything you guys, yeah.
Yeah, know what I'm saying or can sense me, I guess.
I'm saying like you're in the shadows right now. If you started talking to the party, like would it break that you're in the shadows?
Oh, would it break you being hidden? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
No, no. I'm gonna say it will not.
Okay. I say to the party, there's sure a lot of weeds here.
I kind of scoff and I walk over to Simgades and I ask him, "Can we talk for a second?"
Yeah.
And then I kind of like scoff at that, like thinking of like everything that's happened, and I turn to the entire party and go, "Can we all talk for a second?" And then I ask, "What the hell was that back there?" We mentioned that we were fighting with the Sons of Ardor. Nobody mentioned a hierarchy we were messing with. And then I turn towards Simgades and I go, "What the hell is wrong with you? You left me and Atlan to die back there. And ever since I've met you, have you been in it for the party or in it for yourself? Because ever since I met you, you've been selfish and sneaky. And don't think you're getting out of this." And I point towards Atlan. "You killed a person." And I turn back towards Simgades for an answer.
Filthy murderers.
Okay. So I was sure you and Atlan could handle it. I was going in to make sure that they didn't take, Iron Hand away. That's what we were here for.
Right. That's all you've been here for. You've been in it for the treasure, in it for the gold, never for anybody that's around you.
Listen, man, I don't know how it is with Prima Luma, but when we're out in just the public of Gloamhaven, especially the area that I live in, trying to survive is just the biggest thing. Trying to make sure that we can get enough to, make it to the next day is a big thing.
Bring in the factions. Bring in Prima Luma. Bring in whatever excuse you need. You brought me and Atlan into this fight, and I expected you to have our backs. And I turn towards Mushka, and I go, "And you." And I walk towards Mushka very violently and grab his collar. "What is your problem? Are you trying to get us killed? Or is that just an accident?"
Look, I'm dead. Look, young Lord Denley, you, you see what you do in a situation where you're surrounded by nothing but hostility, you and by yourself, and you let me know if you get out alive. Yes, I acted, let my anger get out the best of me, but I facing down someone that recently killed me.
All
You
right,
see if
and
you justify, you see if you act any better than I do.
all right, and let's talk about this person who tried to kill you because last time we talked, you left all this information out of us.
I didn't think that he was actually going. I did not think that the situation would evolve into what just happened.
Who is he? Why are we fighting them? I thought you said this was the Sons of Ardor, not some fiery fuck with a giant fucking sword.
You say that like that can't be one and the same. He's a leader.
Atlan,
Yeah.
you're not done with this. You killed a person. Out of all my years of being with you, helping you, fighting alongside of you, why? There was other choices.
I
We
did
don't
what I
even know
had
who
to
I
move
am.
us on.
My gosh, it's just whatever gets us the treasure, whatever gets us out of there. It doesn't matter about the lives, it doesn't matter about the people around you. It just matters what gets us in with the treasure and out with the treasure. What is the matter with you people? And what happened to the psychopathic robot that just dipped in the shadows 6 hours ago?
I was about to ask the very question.
Nutrients are depleted. Recommending immediate exposure to sunlight and positive affirmations.
Oh, that's just great. That's just great. And I
mean,
kind of scoff
See, I
off into a
imagine
corner.
Yana.
All the while,
I imagine Yana were saying that looking around for Garden Bot.
Yeah, I'm still kind of like dipping in the shadows too. So I'm not like I'm present, but I'm not really. Yeah.
through this entire conversation, I am side eyeing, making sure that Iron Hands is still there, still alive, still has his head on his shoulders.
I was gonna say, Weird Hands actually chimes in at this point, kind of meekly. He goes, lads, I don't know what brought you all here, but I just want to take this time to tell you that I am eternally grateful for you rescuing me from the clutches of Alfir and the Sons of Ardor.
That's
You've
great.
you've all done a good thing here. A weapon that they had me working on would have brought destruction yet unseen in Gloamhaven.
What
Whatever the
weapon?
cost, uh, it was that giant howitzer I was working on. It was one of many different Mizian weaponry they've had me craft in my time in their hold. 3 months ago, they snatched me from my forge in the dead of night. They imprisoned me, and before I knew it, they were presenting me with Mizium. Some raw, some refined. I don't know how they found out about my expertise with the material, but for the next 3 months, I toiled away, making them weapons, secretly making he holds up his little grenade, he says, making my escape plan. The first thing they had me make was that constricted monstrosity that Jan Bor so bravely fought against. When I was building it, I had no idea I was creating my own prison warden. But after the construct was complete and made to keep an eye on me, I presented each of the brothers of Sons of Ardor with a weapon of their choosing, such as Alfir's sword. And after those were complete, I set to work on this monster of a howitzer you all saw in the basement. Another 2 days of my work, and I would have had to complete it. They watched me day and night. I couldn't put in a fail safe. I could not sabotage my own work. They were very smart about that.
People have you built weapons for?
Ah.
And
They may be able to complete the howitzer without my expertise, but they would struggle to do so. Without that in my family recipe book, I assume it will take them at least another 2 weeks, if not an entire month, to complete that howitzer.
How many weapons have you built? How many people have you built weapons for?
Aside from the construct, I gave Alfir that sword. He wanted to be able to channel his own primal fire through it. All the brothers did. The bigger brother. I honestly never caught the name of that giant monstrosity. He had asked me for gauntlets, 2 massive gauntlets. Thing terrifies me to this day to think about it. Apparently, it enjoys the feel of his victims dying in his own grasp. But he wields 2 massive Mizium gauntlets now, and then there was the guitar, the big white lion-looking man. They refer to him as the bastard. He asked me for something similar to the biggest brother, a large gauntlet complete with armor and palter that goes all the way up his arms. It has no less than six small barrels that he can infuse his own elemental powers into. And I've never seen him use it, but based on my own specs, he can fire a volley of elemental projectiles from it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Those are all the weapons I've created, aside from my grenade here. All accounted for.
Great, and we're taking them on with a team who doesn't give a crap about each other.
Hey, to be fair, I was separated. I was at least hoping y'all were going to be working together. It turns out that those two side eyes, Atlin and Sim, I thought they were. Uh, Turns out that they're leaving you. They left you to possibly die. Good thing you didn't.
You fight over death. I focus on what grows from it.
Ooh,
I was stuck in the room with the big construct. What was I supposed to do? I killed the only person that gave us the way out.
Yeah. As I see it, Atlin was the only person who tried to help get out of that situation. What happened with you two?
I understand your distress. Would it help if we planted them somewhere nice?
wait, was that in reference to both me and Sim?
But
Yeah, you and Sim, because I cannot see Gardenbot.
yeah, the
He's just making
Your
remarks from
voices.
the darkness.
yeah, essentially.
Well, Miska shivers at the thought of more people with those sorts of weapons for calling out fucking bad. That hurt. That's not good. But as to answer your question, I was up 2 floors fighting my own battle and losing horribly. I really could have used some help as well.
Let me get this straight. You fought that guy?
You could say fight, but that wasn't really much done.
How did you get out of that? How were you next by his side when you came down those stairs?
Again, I was in 2 floors up fighting him. I was surrounded by well over 20 people. You think I'm going to do the dumb thing and keep fighting?
Why did he
What did-
spare you, though?
What did he tell you?
He heard commotion down there, and him and another guardian told me to follow them. I'm not in a position to argue, and I really didn't have any way of escaping.
Pause, reflect, decide what should grow from this before more is cut down.
God damn it, I'm gonna find that damn robot and tear its head off!
Speaking in riddles. So I'm going to use the fear here, and before I proceed, Joe, we are picking up some background chatter from your mic. I don't know if you want to reduce the sensitivity. But we are hearing.
Is that Joe's mic?
Yeah.
Hey,
So
what do
Joe
you
has
guys
some-
hear?
It sounds like a TV.
Hey, Clary, Can you turn it down a little bit, please?
You should just be able to go into your voice settings and just go to voice isolation.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I thought all that stuff came on automatically.
Nope.
I guess I might be wrong though.
Sidetracking a little bit about the murder mystery and
Yeah.
what to be done with that, but I go up to the dwarf and I say basically like hidden truth spreads like roots, and I'm trying to indicate like fucking that something isn't aligning, especially with the book, that the encrypted book. I think he would say like something like his truths smell like decay. There's something more you're not
About
saying.
struggling to find.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it garden related.
I
There
don't
are
know why
many
my
tools in
mind.
the shed, but we can't find the ones we need. Iron Hand.
Yeah.
So at your questioning, honestly, Iron Hand's eyes, he doesn't have a good poker face. His eyes go wide, and you see his hand kind of fiddle with the grenade that he's got still on his
Oh
person.
God.
And he says, I honestly don't know what you're talking about. It's clear to everybody that he is hiding something.
Can I use pick and pull?
Oh my god.
My ability. It gives me advantage on action rolls to pick non-magical locks, disarm traps, or steal items from a target, either through stealth or by force.
Oh my god.
I want to steal the fucking grenade without him noticing.
You want to steal the what?
I'm not liking him, man. See, I say go for it.
I don't.
Okay,
I
now
don't want
that's
this
really
having a
loud.
fucking grenade. He said it was a nerd
Okay.
or whatever, but I don't. He's
So before
fiddling with it.
Before this devolves, I was about to do something, so I think I will prompt that first before you're. So you all kind of voice your opinions about taking the grenade away from him now that you all can clock that Iron Hand is nervous. You hear a voice very close to you, um, and it says, "The Metal One's very astute. Iron Hand has been hiding secrets from you all along." The voice is coming from directly next to Muska. As you all turn to see where the voice is coming from, you can see a tall, slender, and very gaunt, almost pure white fungal.
No.
He has a long brimmed mushroom cap. It looks almost like, a samurai straw hat, but it's part of his natural body. His hands are upstretched towards the fire as if he's warming himself, and his fingers are elongated and turn into claws at the tips. The way his fungal form has grown, he's humanoid, skinny, like I said, gaunt, but then he's got these ridges that have grown out of his shoulder and kind of continue down his back until they detach from his body and drape just past his calves. It's almost as if he's wearing a long white coat. None of you heard him approach. Suddenly, he was just sitting next to Muska and speaking.
I'm gonna
The
jump
stranger
back,
now.
a couple feet and ready my staff in defense.
Hold on, don't attack, don't
I'm
attack.
not. Only if he does.
What the hell is that? As I jump back too.
He goes, nothing to fear from me. Honestly, I think I might be friendlier than a lot of you towards each other right now.
I say
And he goes,
fear
you lead all. He
used.
points at Bushka. He says, you bear the mark of mother's chosen. You have nothing to fear from me, young one.
What do you know? What do you know about my guardian's mark?
I know that it comes from my mother. You and I are kin. No need to fear me. As
That's-
for who I am the true son of Sylvarnis. My name, you don't need to know my name. You can call me what many have come to call me over my century of life. I'm known as the Whisperer. You can call me Whisper for short. He says, and you all happen to be in my domain right now. I'm sure the Sons of Ardor warned you about what you would find on the other side of that entrance. They were referring to me. Now, I don't know what they might have told you beyond our flashes, but as of now, you have nothing to fear from me. I merely wish to parley. You have something in your possession that I would dearly like to have.
And what would that be? As I tighten my grip on my staff just a little bit.
I thought it'd be obvious. Mother's chosen. I want the dwarf. I need the dwarf.
do you
Okay,
need
well,
the
this has
dwarf
been a
for?
lovely family reunion, but you ain't taking the dwarf.
Oh, don't misunderstand. I don't intend to take him.
You just said you
I might have
needed
been
him.
more rash and attacked a lot of you, but with age has come wisdom. I'd hate to see any of your powerful, strong bodies wasted away for nothing.
So
I
I
am.
say F Garden is just a battlefield where life insists on winning. Then I say your body has excellent nitrogen.
He chuckles softly and he approaches you, Gardenbot, and he says, "Well
He
said."
doesn't say, "Where am I?" You don't
Hey, never
know.
mind. You're not. I forgot. You're not supposed. So he, so he looks around. He chuckles softly, and he says, "Well said, my friend. I am what waits at the end of this world. Eventually, all will join me, and they will enter Mother's embrace. There's no rush to death or that time now. I have time eternal. However, I'm not so naive as to think that speeding up some of my timetables would not benefit me in the long run. The dwarf, either his life or his body. And
And
there's
what
much I can offer you in return."
and if what if we deny you both?
Well, listen to my offer before you decide on that. What would you like? I can offer you anything. Yanlor, your upcoming fight. I can give you insight as to who your opponent would be. I'm sure it would make your mentor very proud to see you move up through the ranks.
I don't
Ashlyn,
want that.
Adlin, I can tell you of my people, of what I am, of my very being. You can take it back to your order. Tell them you've discovered a new, fascinating, spectral enemy, and you have devised means of slaying it. Simgate, I could give you riches so grand you would no longer need to hide behind your alias as Wukong, to hide in the shadows. You could live opulent and rich. Muska, I could offer you secrets beyond your wildest imaginings. And you could actually harvest them, your unique symbiotic link to one of my kind. Armonti, was it? Gardenbot, you don't really care for Ironhand? If he dies here, you get paid nonetheless. Your job complete and your masters pleased. We could form a powerful alliance. Me and the House of Servitude. I could offer you all of this and more. So he's making you guys offers based on things he should not know about any of you.
Yeah,
I say,
I'm gonna look to the party like, is anyone gonna question as to why he knows any of this about all of us? That's major red flags, right?
Oh, now you're asking
So-
questions, right?
I say, his
After,
offer.
Go ahead.
He offers growth, but no soil takes hold. Yeah. No soil to take hold. Yeah, I think that's all I
So
want to say.
Whispers are unfounded.
as he mentioned Sim's, real name, Sim just gets kind of nervous, and as Muska asks if anyone's going to question how he knows stuff, I look towards him and go, "That is a very good question, considering I separated myself from my alias pretty well."
Gloamhaven is full of cracks and crevices, the kinds nobody dares to look in because there's nothing worth of value in them. The lost and the forgotten dredges, the people whose bodies are broken or crippled, those who cannot offer themselves to labor or services of the factions, those who wither and toil away in the darkness. I offer them something better.
Oh my God, is he Bane?
Respite. Born in it.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. He says, everybody becomes whole and feels mother's love when they become part of me, the collective. And as he says that, another voice comes out from behind you guys as you're facing him. Another form of the whisper appears, looking exactly the same as the one you're speaking to now. He touches the side of his head as he says, once you've joined me, our minds will become one. I will know everything and everyone you have ever known and loved, your entire life, like a book that I can read for the rest of eternity. And you
Hey, GM, quick
receive
question.
bliss. Yeah.
Is my magical sense going wild right now?
Yes, he is incredibly magical.
No.
Am I able to tell that neither one of these are like of his real body?
Hmm. You would have to give me a roll. I'll let you choose what.
Let's see what were my skills. Come on, there it is. Allow my mag. Would you say my magic, my spellcasting trait or instinct?
You choose.
Okay, I'll try an instinct check.
All right. I'm gonna set the DC at. It'll be 15. He's pretty
15?
Holy
relaxed.
shit.
Yeah.
Mm,
Don't worry, it's not a critical.
Oh,
21 with hope.
damn. Dog.
21 with hope. Nice. Yeah. So as you kind of close your eyes and open up your awareness to him, you can sense no difference between these two that are standing next to you. They are of the same energy, the same essence, whatever you wish to call it. This is the same person.
They're good.
Not a duplicate, the same exact entity in two different places, two different consciousness.
I'm
Much.
I'm just gonna look at any and shout out to the group. All right, y'all we need a heads up. We don't know how many of they're the exact same. We don't know how many there could be more hiding in this darkness.
So as you turn and you relay that to the party, in an instant, the one who was originally here is in front of you. His eyes are wide and his hand is reaching for you. He places it gently on Armonte and he says, you felt it. You know what you can be. And the next moment you feel a sensation wash over you of absolute serenity. You feel relaxed. You feel whole. You feel at peace as something seeps into you and Armonte. You kind of lose yourself to it as you feel like you become one with something that's welcoming you in, that's vast, and it's a size of which you cannot comprehend this thing that you're feeling. But instead of being massive and aloof and empty, it feels full and rich, and it embraces you and warms you. And just as the warmth of this sensation starts to seep into you, you feel Armanti jerk your consciousness away from it as you stumble back away from the whisper. Ah, the young fungrel, still alive. Fascinating.
Wide-eyed,
I did not realize that your connection burrows so deep within your body.
wide-eyed and panicked. What the fuck was that?
Can
That
Yalmor
was
go?
me.
I kind
go,
of I step forward and I kind of break up the little family reunion going on, and I just kind of say, "You've given us such enticing offers. You need to explain to us what the dwarf could possibly be worth for all of that."
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, as I've said, any and all who joined me, forgive me. It's been so long since I've actually spoken with anybody that was not myself. When the dwarf joins me, as everything in this world will eventually, his mind becomes my mind becomes his mind, and our minds join with everybody else in the collective. And as he says that, you guys realize that the sound of water has gotten louder. It's like whatever this raging river is has closed in around you. And then the whisper raises his hand and snaps his fingers, and when he does, the sound stops. The silence in this cavern is deafening, and it slowly dawns on all of you who have seen the white, zombified, fungal creatures in the cell above, that what you were hearing was a collective chorus of an unseen mass out in the darkness. You can assume that you are surrounded by unseen and unblinking eyes, as potentially thousands of these things had their mouths open and were letting that sound of wind on grain permeate the area. And the whisper says, "This is me. This is us." With the dwarf's knowledge of Mizium safely tucked away in my mind, I can ensure that no other faction would abuse the knowledge. In addition to that, the dwarf knows of the wall. And at that, Iron Hand's eyes go wide. Gardenbot, how close to Morad are you?
Like I could stab him in the fucking back.
Okay,
Why do you phrase it
he
like that?
grabs the grenade and he is about to arm it again. What do you do? Do you let him?
Uh, I don't know what the grenade does.
It will.
grenade.
He told you it will vaporize a very small area. Himself
No.
specifically.
Yeah, we're in that
or-
area.
I'll
You
cut his
guys
fucking
just-
hand off.
No.
But
No.
you're gonna put his hand off?
Yeah. I'm
Please.
Wait, does
No.
does
Or
Morad
actually,
like us?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I have one, or I have two objectives. Either fucking kill him and get his book, or safely escort him out. In this situation, I was gonna do an instinct check to see the danger level we're fucking at and kind of go off of that. But if this is happening now,
Is the knowledge of Mizium in the book? He has.
Based on what Gardenbot has discovered about it so far, it is a cipher, and he can decode it over time, over long rest as a research option.
I said let
So
Morad
it's yeah.
fucking arm that bitch.
was I able? Was I able to fucking record the whole book or everything? I was able to record everything I needed from it.
Right, you have the entire book in your mind. You just need time to figure out the cipher.
Okay.
So there's a secret topic in it. You don't know what it is, but I will say that based on what Morad said and what you gleaned from the book, it does have to do with Mizium. He said that if the Sons of Ardor had that book, they might be able to complete that howitzer sooner. But they don't have the book, and they don't have him.
Okay.
I'd say we get rid of this antsy dwarf.
Well, hold on. Can we make him charge it and then tell him to throw it?
No.
You could.
I'm gonna.
So, but it comes down to Gordon with the decision he makes right now. He's the only one close enough and quick enough to make this decision as he sees Morad move to arm this weapon.
Me?
Yes, you're the only one who can make this decision.
I can swipe. I'll take it from him.
Okay, cool. So is that your domain thing? I don't know how it works. You get advantage on it.
Cool. I'll use unassuming with it too. One second. So yeah. Pick and pull.
So do whatever you want to do, whatever you want to add up. I'm going to tell you that the DC is 14. He's not particularly aware, but he's got his dwarven grip on both poles of this little spear.
Okay.
His dwarven.
His dwarven grip. His meaty grabbers.
Using unassuming with advantage.
Okay.
Please, Jesus.
Jesus won't help you.
21.
Snap.
Nice. Yeah, all right, tell us how this happens. Oh, was it with fear or with hope?
With hope. So I get a hope back.
Yep. So what does this look like to everybody else?
He goes to pull the grenade out. He has it in his hand. Then he realizes it's not in his hand. He pulled out a rock.
Fucking idiot.
Oh, God. You were tempted too? What a dick move. You did that.
It's like a pot for gardening.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Morad wheels around and looks into the darkness. Then he goes, no, please, you can't. He turns to the rest of you now, realizing his grenade is gone. He doesn't know where the fuck Gardenball went. He says, lads, you cannot let him have me. He says, please, somebody end me now.
We just
Anybody.
kind of put our hands up and shrug.
Mulch him.
No.
No.
Well,
Dear God.
he gets what he wants.
To die. So,
He gets what. And I have the grenade. Win-win.
So the Whisper smiles at the fact that his little grenade is now gone, and he is pleading for one of you to end him. He says, there it is, the secret, the wall. Something far more valuable than Mizium. He says, I need it. I crave it. And he says, and I'm willing to offer all of you everything I have and more. And at that, the first one kind of stands up taller, and his chest begins to split. Which one did I? Okay.
I step forward and I ask, what's everything you have?
I say, do not accept this. It's a cultivated illusion. And I mulch.
Hold on. Sorry.
Alive.
So his chest splits, and out from it protrudes a small. Everybody roll a d12. Doesn't matter which one.
Well, what?
D12.
Yep, just roll one of your d12s.
Yalor got a 10.
7.
Okay.
I got a rock. I don't know which one's my D12. 1 second.
Oh my God!
Okay.
See, you need to.
I'm coming. I got a rock. I got a 4.
So 10 was the highest.
Yeah.
All right, Van, you get to describe what this looks like. I'm going to tell you what it is. So in the game of Daggerheart, there are, oh God, how many traits are there? 5 traits.
Yes.
Like agility, strength. Okay. There are
No,
6 artifacts.
There's 6.
Oh, okay. So there are 7 artifacts in the game. What he is showing you is that he has one of them. It is the artifact of, I don't remember its true name, but it's strength. This thing, you can all feel it when he opens his chest. You all feel physically emboldened. Your muscles feel a little bit tighter. Your fatigue is a little less. You feel stronger just by being in the presence of this thing. Statistically, what this thing does is you can only have one artifact on your person at any given time. This one gives you a permanent +1 to your strength. Always.
I know.
Van,
Really
you
appetizing.
describe what it looks like. Knowing what it is and what it does, what does this thing look like?
Oh, I gotta describe what it looks like?
Yep. It is the singular artifact of strength. There's only one in existence.
Golden dick.
Paint us a mind picture. It's a little league. It's a little league trophy.
Oh my god.
I don't know if everybody. Oh, no, I know what I do. Does everybody know what PewDiePie's like ruby play button looked like with the fist?
Yeah.
Really?
The red ruby fist?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Really?
I know.
Yes.
Oh, Jack,
Really?
Hold on. I'll send a picture of it. And
Oh, I like this.
Oh my god.
Nice. I like to think the Whisper opened his chest and a fist just kind of slowly extended from his side. You're like, what the fuck is that? And then you felt the wave of involvement at the table. And you're like, oh!
all right, there it is. Sorry, I'm working as fast as I can.
No, you're fine.
Damn it.
Download turns around, like, you guys know that red ruby play button?
Okay, so from the top down, it looks like a fist.
Yeah, if you look at it from the top, it's like a fist on top.
Dope.
Can I steal
Okay,
that?
yeah. That's what this looks like. Now, see, I already really thought about what was going to happen when I presented this to you guys. It is embedded in his body right now. He's just showing it to you.
Okay.
Oh, dude, he's looking pretty badass, man.
Pick and
Well,
pull
yeah.
does let me fucking steal things by force.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know.
But we can only carry one, right?
Correct. You can only have one artifact.
I don't know if it's worth it. Only a +1 at all times.
Oh, I think it's worth it.
But you're already a tank.
Dude, I was going to say, of all the people in this party who would want it, it would be Yamor and App.
I'm like sweating. I'm like, oh Lord.
It feels good.
He's got looks
Is,
at
is like in reality, is that all he has to offer? Is that all he has?
Well, he
That
said
in
he
addition
said
to
also
everything
the
else he offered you guys.
specifics.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy is kind of poor. I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of what?
Poor. That's all you see here.
Oh, okay.
Poor.
Yeah, Alan. Boo, is that all you got? You know what? That's good. Let's hop into the mind of Atlan real quick. Atlan, you're realizing that this guy is the sole creator of the thing that attacked you and set you on the path of being a blood hunter. What is going through Atlan's mind right now when confronted with this truth?
I'm sitting here like, that's the guy, but he didn't have all of these powers when I first fought one of them. So I'm kind of
feel this kind of power emanating from the one that you faced.
I'm kind of sitting in awe from like the godlike power this guy has compared to the scrawny zombie guy I fought at the beginning, and a little excited about the offer to get back to my clan to let him know about a really strong enemy.
I'm feeling swayed. So the Whisperer says,
Hold on. I'm so sorry,
Yeah.
Gia. Are we to believe this is a hive mind type of thing?
That's what he's saying, that everything, all of them are him, and he is all of them. And anything that joins his collective, he gains their knowledge.
I art thou, and thou art me.
Yeah. So he says, he tucks the artifact away. He says, this is only one of the riches I can offer you. And he says, but please, take your time and think about it.
Wait, hold on. I gotta think about this. If he's asking to absorb that guy for his knowledge, wouldn't he have done it a numerous amount of times in the past to get this kind of power?
To get the knowledge that he has himself?
Yeah.
So apparently that's the unique thing about Morad, for whatever reason, he specifically knows about Mizium, and he apparently knows about whatever the wall is that this Whisper is talking about. He's more interested in that than Mizium.
Okay.
And Moorhead has explained nothing about that to you. Yeah.
Is our plan to get Morad out, or is our plan to
Mulch him.
mulch him?
Bullshit.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm asking the party.
Well,
Yeah,
I
that's the choice I'm proposing to you guys. You guys choose. You don't have to save Morad. You got him away from Sons of Ardor, so you can't make weapons there. And here is another leader of a faction telling you he will straight up trade with you for him.
Have we already heard what's his plan with the mind of Morad?
He told you he wants the knowledge of Mizium and the wall. He did not tell you what either of those mean, and Morad fucking panicked so hard he was about to blow himself up. When
I don't know. We're
Okay,
We're
then we
in
want
kind
to
of
get
a-
Morad out of there.
we're in kind of a hard spot. It's either we kill Morad and we just gain a new enemy. This fungal guy is probably not gonna be too happy with us because
He's not
of
gonna be
that.
happy regardless. We could
Yeah,
Or-
I was
sell
saying,
him.
yeah.
So Whisper sees the hesitation on all of your faces, and he raises his hands. The artifact proceeds back into his chest, and he says, "Please." He says, "Take your time to think about it. You can roam all of my kingdom down here." And he says, "I will not interfere with you." He waves his hand, and the masses in the darkness that had gone quiet slowly pick up their dirge again, and you can hear it get softer and softer as they move away from you.
Yeah, he wants
He
Morad
says-
too much.
he says, he says, I told you, I am eternal. Everything will eventually come to me. There's no need for violence, especially against such promising specimens as yourself. If I were to bring you into my fold, I'd want it to be at the peak of your strength. You see, he says, you see, I can assimilate anything that has died. However, there is a cost to that. I lose precious fragments of their memory, and they lose precious pieces of themselves. I've had many come to me over this last century and devote themselves to me, choosing to join me through a slower, gentler process than death itself. Those individuals join with their mind intact and their memories. They get to live out their favorite moments of their past, while I inherit their knowledge and the use of their mass. A fair trade, better than regular death to some, I'd say. He says, honestly, I'd like to have all of you join me, but only once you're in your prime. Then you will serve me well. Until then, I'm in no hurry to spoil a good meal. Take your time. Think about my offer. Travel.
Can we go over to Morad? I go over to Morad and I'm like, why did you take us down in these caves if you knew what's waiting down here?
Morad throws his hands up and he says, how would I know that this is what was down here? I knew that the Sons of Ardor were fighting against those white withered things. I didn't know it was something like this. Honestly, I kind of tell aid.
Sorry, I kind of tell him to shut up for a second. I'm like, shut up. And I get closer to him, and I'm like, do you know a way out of here?
He says, yes. He says, all we have to do is travel, and he points in the direction. And he says, as long as we continue that way, we will head across. If you think of, again, Gloamhaven as a compass, you guys are in the southern quadrant under Ardor. He's saying if you travel in that direction, you will eventually come to Aid. Aid has tunnels that reach down this low. If we can find their tunnels, we can ask them for assistance and to let us back up to the surface. I didn't know that the lands in between here and them were owned by this thing.
Can I gather the rest of the group and now we kind of decide?
You can. Before you turn away from Morad, he grabs Yongo and he says, please, I promise me one thing. He says, do not let that thing get my mind. Destroy it, crush my skull if you have to. Do not let it learn about the wall. Please.
You're not dying. And I gather everybody else around us.
The Whisper steps forward like he's joining the group. He's just kind of standing there.
Before he tries to move, encroach forward, I point my staff at him like, no, You stand the fuck back.
That's all right. All right. Again, you have nothing.
All right. Morad said there's a way out of here, and we can get him out of here. He said down in that direction, and I point the same way Morad's pointing. And not to like where the whisperer can see it. Like I'm not like pointing over everybody's head, but I'm like pointing like secretly. We can get everybody out of here, but we might have to fight.
Mm.
That's everybody's opinion on that.
Fighting a lot.
I'm gonna look at everybody like I have no problem with that, but we cannot operate like that shit show that just happened back there. We fight and work together. We get out of this, or else some fate much worse than death awaits us.
And I kind of smirk at Mushka like something that I said was resolved between me and him. Agreed.
So,
And then I kind of turned back to the whisperer. I'm like, all right, we'll do what you say. And then I immediately turn around, grab Morad, and we just start running in the direction.
Real quick.
Yeah, sorry, Garbot.
Can I do an instinct navigation check to see if that's the best possible way out?
Please.
I won't make you make a check for that, because I can get you off of it.
Uh-huh.
What I will tell you is this is what you see. It is pure darkness down here. You cannot see further ahead of you than your dark vision allows or a torch. So as far as looking ahead and navigating and planning a route, that's almost impossible. It's just he knows the door. You know where you came from, because you can see the clay, or the slabs behind you. And the way that Morad is pointing, if you were all on the surface, you know that he is right. That going that way, you would eventually come to A territory. Other than that, yeah.
Is the white bungrel like? Is he aware of us right now? Is he watching us, and does he know what we're doing right now?
I was gonna say, well, if Yamor, if you grab Morad and you guys run, then that's what happens. The Whisper was gonna talk to you guys more, but if you book away from him, he just lets you go.
Oh.
He has a wry smile on his face as you book it.
Oh.
And
Do we want to book it? Do we want to book it?
Well, if he's got a big old smile on his face, if we book it, that means he's got to be planning something mischievous.
Right. Right now, I think it might be best to just we can start walking towards the exit, but if anything mischievous happens, then
You said
we can book it.
you
Can I
said he
just
was
keep
going to keep
that
talking
empty?
to us, right? Right, Nick?
Whisper?
You
Yeah,
said
he was going to, yes.
was he going to let us go after he was done talking to us?
No, she's gonna.
Well, so I guess we can just play that out. Before Yamor grabs Morad and books it, the Whisper chimes in and he tells, what is it? Yamor, you said something about the shit show. No, Mushkin said something about the shit show that just happened. The Whisper chimes in and he says, "You shouldn't be so hard on yourself, chosen of mother. It wasn't that bad. And if I was in the same situation, your history, I would have done the same." He speaks as if he was there watching you.
That's not
And
reassuring.
obviously
Thank you very
your-
much.
Yeah, you guys attempting to whisper did nothing.
Can I try? Can I try to mask my mind?
Your mind?
Yeah, either
His
either
power
try to
off.
shield it.
Wait a minute. I just thought of something. Nick,
Yeah.
will you let me roll an insight check to see if he can understand what we're talking about because of my connection with Amonti?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Still 15, or what would you say?
Yeah, because it's against him. Yep. He's still pretty chill.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay. That is um, 25 with fear.
All right. Take that fear. So as you try to expand your focus again to him and make this connection, um, suddenly from behind you, two hands clasp your shoulders, and it's another version of the whisper. And he says, "Good thoughts, mother's chosen. You are very intelligent and wise for your age. However, I do not need such invasive tricks to hear and observe all of you." And he smiles at all of you and he says, "You're in my domain. Everything that goes on here, I am aware of. Unfortunately, you can escape my gaze or my ears, but again, I mean you no harm. I will lead you to the exit you seek personally, if you'd allow me, as long as you think about my proposition and what I offer."
Oh,
Will you lead us there if we don't?
If we don't think about it.
So he just smiles and he says, "You will have plenty of time to think about it. And you will, I'm sure."
Garden
Can I
Bot
keep
says,
more
"Take
by
me, take me to the mother route." And I'm trying to scramble my mind so he doesn't get what I want to do with the holy
So
hand.
you say take me to the mother route.
Mm-hmm.
The whisper tries desperately to keep his face solemn, but you can see a faint twitch in his eye, like he is irritated.
I'm gonna switch to binary. Ha! Can't read my mind. Don't understand it.
The whisper also switches to binary, and he starts
No.
spouting it faster than you, so fast that his body becomes incorporeal and stares into a portal. No, so so his eye twitches, and yeah, he says. Actually, he doesn't comment on the mother root thing that you just said. Um,
All
he,
right.
he does. Mushka, you can feel his grip kind of harden on your shoulder, so like something is bothering him. And he says, "Please, just consider my offer." And then he lets go of Mushka and he recedes back into the darkness. All versions of him disappear, and the sound of water sounds distant and far.
All right. Take us to the exit. But Morad stays by me and us until we get there.
Suddenly, you feel hands on your shoulders, young lord, as the whisper says,
Oh God.
"There's a good lad." He gives you two pats, and then he starts walking in the direction
Pats on the butt.
that Morad suggested. Yeah, he gives you a smack on the butt and says, "Good job."
Good lad.
oh my god.
So as the whisper starts walking, I'm going to use a fear. When you turn to so when you turn to get Morad to make sure he's staying with you, he's gone. You can hear the sounds of his feet as he is booking it. He's booking it directly away from the collapsed cave, and not towards the egg where he told you the exit was. You've invited the Whisper to join you. He fucking hates that, and he is running. He doesn't know who to trust, and he does not like the situation. He's just running into the darkness, thinking his chances are better there than with you guys.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I'm gonna use Brand of Cascation on
Oh
my
my
man
God.
who just ran.
Oh shit! Do you have to? All right.
What?
What do you got to roll?
He's
Hold on,
gonna
I'm sorry.
hate us.
When you deal damage to a creature, mark a stress to sear. Yeah, I just gotta mark a stress to sear magical mark on them.
But that's
You got to deal damage to him. So I'm going to need two rolls from him. He's got to have start. I'm going to need an agility roll to see if you catch up to him first.
Okay.
oh my god.
Also, do you transform into a werewolf or no? I'm just asking.
Probably not. Probably not for this. I would probably just scare him a little bit more.
I probably love it, but I got you. You're werewolf again. Kale wasn't here for that. Yeah, go ahead and roll your agilities.
All right, D20,
No.
D12, D12.
2d12s.
Yep, open a fear die. Decide which
And
is
then
which.
plus your agility.
And any bonus
9.
skills you want to spend hope. 9 with hope?
Yep.
Okay. What are your experiences?
Experiences are I got your blood transfusion, and boiling blood.
Okay, I was just asking to remember. A 9 actually does it. That was a 5. It was very easy. He's a dwarf.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. So you sprint into the darkness. Are you wearing a cape?
Yes.
I don't remember. Okay, yeah, your cape flares behind you. Very cool, very dramatic. As you take off into the darkness, you catch up to him, no problem. How do you hurt him? Do you like slap his head, or you got to jump?
It kind of just like appears as a sigil on my hand, and I just kind of like I grab his chest from in front of him, grab the back of his neck, and just kind of sear it into the back of his neck.
Jesus Christ.
Branding, okay.
You're too, yeah.
Gonna hate us.
Gotta
He's not
happen
gonna like
somehow,
us.
man.
Lord, like cattle.
Don't worry, we'll convince.
That shit don't disappear.
Yeah, roll your weapon damage, even though you use your hands.
Got you.
Actually,
He can't see, right?
I'll make it less than that. Roll your I'm sorry, your what is it? A D6 for your oh god, what's it called? Your right, crimson right.
D6 for Crimson Right.
Yeah, just roll your D6 for damage and add your spellcaster to it. So 3 damage.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Ow. He didn't like that. He fucking cries out in pain. He's branded. He's not bloody, but you hurt him. He goes, fuck! What are you doing to me? I couldn't trust you. After he turns, he smacks your hand away.
I just kind of step back and I'm like, no, please don't misunderstand. We just need to know where you are. We can't let you run away like this right now.
To misunderstand exactly what you're afraid is going on is happening. Just calm down. He puts himself down looking for a weapon. He has nothing on himself, save for his book. He pulls out his book. He's holding it between you and him as he backs away. His eyes are wild. He is not going to fucking cooperate. The rest of the group catches up. What do you guys do? The whisperer is at the back of the group, and he's still smiling.
Pick up a rock and break his
Grab
legs.
that guy.
What? You break his legs?
Yeah.
No, please don't. Please.
I say Yanlor just picks him up and carries him the whole way.
I was like, can I pick him up?
Yeah, you'll have to, it'll be a challenge, but yes.
Yeah, you won't have too much of a challenge.
I'll say the DC is a 12. He's stout and he is feral. He would
Can I help Yanlor with this just to like kind of subdue him? Yep. Okay, then I'll turn into
and I will give Yanlor advantage. And you describe to me how you assist him in wrangling.
You said it's 12. Yeah, I was about to say we have 50-foot rope. Yes, I was just about to say that.
Okay, nice.
Tie him up too.
Yep. So yeah, go ahead and roll Yanlor.
Come on, baby. Come on,
and
baby.
you can add a D6. That one's helping you. The two biggest guys in the party, wrangling the dwarf.
Hold on. That's 11, 14, 15 with fear.
Ooh, 15 with fear. Okay. So I'm going to take that fear. Yes. You are able to wrangle him up, but he is fucking thrashing. In fact, when you get a hold of him and he's kind of like in between both of your hands, like you guys are grabbing him, he is trying desperately to brain himself on a rock.
Oh no!
I'm going to need you to mark a stress if you want to tie him and prevent that. Or
yes.
you can let him hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, mark a stress. Do we both have to mark a stress? Okay.
Nope, just you. Yes, he's trying to off himself. Like you guys have completely betrayed any and all trust he had in you, and he is feral with the need to escape.
We'll gain it back some point, but
we need to knock this guy out. We just need to subdue him.
I was gonna hit him with a rock.
Otherwise, he's just gonna be thrashing the entire way.
And can
Well,
Garbot knock him out?
yeah, while all
my
this is
God.
happening, can I just like hit him with a rock in the face?
Yes. I would let you do that.
Don't kill him though. Don't kill him
do
though.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, just knocking him out.
You're trying to finesse it
Don't
that you
smash
want.
the rock through his face.
Hold on, what's that, Nick?
So I'll let you choose what trait you're using because, as far as I'm understanding, you're trying to knock him out without like causing further harm, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't want to roll a damage die. So whatever you think, like finesse or whatever, you can roll that. But
Well,
that's your.
I think finesse.
Agility is for maneuvering. I think it would be finesse.
I'll let you pick.
Control. Yeah, control.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do agility. For
Okay. Turtlenbot's like holding him still as a guarded gnome, and that just swings.
phew. And could I use this unassuming since I kind of bursted out, or would that be? I'm kind of on the fence with it.
Oh, were you hidden?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want. Also, I don't know if I said the DC is 14 again.
Yeah, I'll use unassuming.
As he's tied up.
Okay. Yeah, he's tied up and he's just writhing wildly,
Okay,
and Gardabot's trying to make
Told
a
you, man, we gotta
I'm
knock
shooting
him
back on
out.
that.
Can't carry him like
I got
this.
15 with fear.
Oh,
Hey, that still passes.
Yep.
it doesn't. It's a failure
What?
of fear.
Oh
He's at
no!
14.
I'll hit him again. I
God,
say
dude.
be quiet.
The follow up
Yeah,
will
you said
definitely kill him.
14.
Yeah, and sorry, did you say 13? I thought you said 13.
No, 15.
15.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
thought you said 13 with fear. Okay, yeah. All right, so yes, 15 with fear. God, I got so much fear.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit. So yeah, you hit him. And with fear, I'm gonna say you're gonna have to mark a stress if you want to not hurt him.
I don't give a fuck about him.
No,
Why would
no.
this stress me out?
Well, okay. Well, describe hurt.
He's gonna have to roll. He's gonna have to roll a d6. He's gonna take at least 1 hit point of damage unless Garnbot marks his
Okay.
stress.
All
And
right.
it's not that the
Mark?
stress is stressing you out. It's you like recalculating like mid swing.
Oh, I guess
Yeah,
that
it's
makes
stressing
sense.
like a mental toll on you. It's just more effort on your part to get the outcome you want. Whatever
Alright.
that is.
I'm gonna hit him. Oh god.
Okay.
Just
Alright,
be
so
quiet.
And Whisper's watching all of this happen.
Please don't kill him.
so yeah, Morad is knocked out.
So,
Looking at the snack over Yamnor's shoulder as Whisper watches you guys doing this dwarf that he so desperately wants in his collective.
Alright, now we're going to the exit, right?
Yeah, that's where Whisper said he'd lead you. Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay. So as you guys are traveling, it's a journey. Like you know in your mind the distance between where you were up in Gloamhaven to the border of Aid. You've got a while to walk. Does anybody? I don't know if you all have dark vision. Does anybody light a torch? Do you guys illuminate anything? What does it look like as you guys follow Whisper?
I can like dim my face, or like I can like turn it off, kind of like a flashlight. Like I would say like super fucking. Well, I guess I would.
Incredibly bright.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I would have a flashlight, but I would have.
Eyes are the flashlight.
I think you'd probably have it. Just
I-
like when you're gardening in the dark.
I would have like not like infrared or nothing, but like I would see the terrain in
You're like,
outlines.
you're like a lawnmower with headlights on it. Like just you turned yourself into a lawnmower.
All right.
Kind of like
So, yeah.
seeing in dim light.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah.
So you guys don't have to illuminate too much, and you're mostly trusting Whisper to lead you to where you want to go.
I am gonna strike my.
Okay. So
Just
you've got a
following the
torchlight.
light.
So yeah, as you're traveling, again, this place doesn't really change the way it feels. The white motes continue floating around. Like I said, they look like dust. The air is fresher than it should be. You can only assume the Whisper's having some kind of effect on that. The ground is too clean of debris. There are no small pebbles, anything. Everything's pretty much smooth. And there's just, there are loose rocks sitting around, but no debris of any kind. It's like he's been able to spend a century having you don't know how many different physical bodies just kind of sweeping the ground in here and making it like sterile. Um, as you walk, eventually you guys can hear something in the distance. Um, you hear what sounds like muffled talking and murmuring. And the whisper, so if you guys are walking, the sound is coming from your front left in the darkness. The whisper is veering front right. Like he's completely ignoring whatever the hell it is.
I'm going to use my prudence. Or, would that be knowledge? I'm not very smart. I don't have any pluses to knowledge. Could I use my instinct to try to perceive what the fuck they're saying? What that was?
You know what? I won't even make you roll your time in the shadows as an assassin essentially. You're able to kind of focus on the sound, and you recognize the telltale sounds of labored breathing, somebody who's injured, and it's a singular person.
I'm gonna sneak away unnoticed.
Does
Okay.
everybody hear it?
You all hear mumbling and kind of groaning. You not quite sure what it is. To the rest of you, it could even be an animal. But yeah, you hear something front right, and whisper is veering away from it.
Yeah, I sneak over with my lights off, and I
Okay.
tiptoe with my man legs.
If everybody else, I'll assume everybody else is following whisper. He's at a leisurely stroll. He's not sprinting. It's not like Garden Bob will be able to catch up.
I was planning on breaking off from the party anyways, and either getting ahead of them
Great.
or
Why?
cause I don't trust this. My whole thing is I have two objectives. Kill him if it gets too inconvenient, and obtain his knowledge. I'm decoding his knowledge, and right now he's kind of dead weight. Gardenbot's been like fighting this whole time, not to kill him for you guys, and so yeah. So now he's trying to get out safely with his knowledge, and this whole situation, like he knows he's being lied to. This guy's shady as fuck. He's been around shady people long enough. He seems like a real prick and a liar. So
Now I'm thinking about it, Simgage, you would also, with your training, you would also be able to pick up what you're actually hearing. You can hear wounded, labored breathing. I don't know if you want to act on that, but I'm just letting you know Simgage hears the same thing.
Yeah. I'll try and sneak off too.
Okay, do you sneak with Gardenbot, or do you guys both sneak off independently of each other?
Sneak off independently of each other. If we're sneaking off, trying to have the whisper not
Right,
notice
Simgage
us,
was
we
at the
obviously
front of the
wouldn't
group.
notice each other.
Yeah, and Gardenbot was like at the back, and you guys both sneak off in different directions. All right, so you both in the darkness, you come up to a very large pillar that almost like a stalagmite, but it goes all the way up to the ceiling at the floor. It bridges up. You both come around opposite sides of the rounded base, and what you see is two dead bodies on the ground, Sylvan Knights. It looks like one was a lightly armored archer, the other one might have been a spellcaster of some kind. And you see somebody propped up against the pillar. He has a small orb of light illuminating just himself and his face. It seems to be waning in power. He is a young elven Sylvan Knight. And when I say Sylvan Knight, I don't mean he's just in the faction. I mean he is a knight. You can tell by by the cloak that he wears and the markings on his armor. He is of a royal house, royal blood. Like he is pretty high up there in the Sylvan Knights, and he is holding a pretty gaping wound in his side, but he is still alive.
The other two that are, you said that they're all three of those people are frozen, correct?
What?
You said that all three of them are frozen?
No, two are dead.
Oh, two are dead.
Yes.
I scan him, like, like with the cool, like, laser beam scanning thing, as I pop out of the shadows, and I say, hold still, I'm applying a soothing blend of aloe, moss, and encouragement. And I take out my man arms, and I start, like, what looks like where my mouth would be. I put in some, like, herbs and shit, then, like, spit out this fucking, like, what is it? Pulpus? What is it called? Help me. Pulpus. Yeah. To, like, put in his wound.
Okay. Shit, roll me a presence to see if he fucking panics at a clank coming around the corner and putting his mouth to his open wound.
I put my man hands on him.
Yeah, he saw you do that. He didn't like that either.
You said,
He didn't like that.
so I'll roll. I'll use unassuming.
Okay. Yeah, he's labor breathing. He's hurt. Adrenaline is still obviously coursing through his veins. Like he's on high alert, and you just around the corner and spit in his wound.
19 with fear.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he panics at first. But then you come around, you hold him, and you're able to apply the poultice. I'll just bank the fear. He squirms at first, but then the poultice starts to soothe his wound, and he just kind of begrudgingly accepts whatever you're doing to him.
I say, shush, young flower. It will be all right. Tell me why you're here.
Fluid. What you do best.
he goes. I was sent down here. We were mapping out the caves when we got attacked. These white, withered, husk-like fungrals started attacking us. The way they moved, it was unnatural. We couldn't hold our own, and then suddenly they stopped at some point about 20 minutes ago, and they just vanished into the darkness. I was the only one who made it. You realize that 20 minutes ago was when Whisper actually approached you and started talking. So it almost seems like he was distracted by his conversation with you and pulled back his contingent that was assaulting these Sylvan Knights, and that's the only reason they're alive. Or this one is.
Sorry, my Roomba I forgot it's doing its thing today. I'm turning it off.
Can't really hear it.
I say, would I have a map of this place, or could I scribble something together? I want to ask him if he, or what path he came in on. I'm looking for an alternative path, essentially, to out of here, because I don't trust white fungus, dude.
Right. All right, keep that in mind. I'm going to come back to you, but first I'm going to shift the spotlight back over to Yanlor, Muska, and Atlan. So you guys are still following Whisper. You've lost sight of Simgaze and Guarded Bot. Does that give anybody pause? Or who's closest to the Whisper right now?
I'd say probably Yanlor.
It would not be me. I have more right in my hands.
Yeah, and then you went up and asked the Whisper where we were going.
Okay, I guess I'll be the closest.
Okay. What? Oh, did you actually ask him that question, or are you just walking beside him now?
No, I'll just be next to him.
Okay. So as you're walking beside him, I was going to ask you, what is he doing right now as he walks that makes you feel even more uncomfortable around him?
He's like constantly like cricking. His bones are like cricking and cracking and making like he's like and like slowly like finding his way through the darkness.
Ugh.
Oh, like a
Echolocation.
echolocation thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't even have to roll for this. I'm gonna tell you, he's doing that for your benefit. He seems to think you guys would get uncomfortable if he just walked to where he's taking you without like some explanation for it. So he's oddly trying to make you feel more at ease by pretending he's doing it with echolocation.
Yeah, I'll step forward and be like, "Yeah, you can go ahead and stop, pal."
So the whisper, he turns and looks at you, and his neck kind of cracks as he does it. He goes, "Oh, my apologies. I was trying to make you feel more comfortable in my presence."
Well, it's creepy. All right, stop.
Literally, that makes everybody uncomfortable.
My
We're all
apologies.
just kind of leveling with this guy for a second.
Yeah.
Let's be real here.
It's been some time since I've talked to anyone, as I said before.
You don't need to tell us that.
So as he's walking, he makes conversation, and he says, "You seem to have a wide array and diversity among your group as far as professions are concerned. A guardian, chosen of mother, a blood hunter, a brawler of Prima Luma. Tell me, in all of your times in Gloamhaven, do any of you know the gestation period for a cave ogre? How long it takes for them to sire their young once they've mated?
Ew,
If anybody
bro.
wants to, if anybody thinks your character would know that, you can volunteer right now."
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Who has the highest knowledge?
Does he not know?
The Whisper's asking if you guys know the gestation period for cave ogres.
Laden or
Does he
unladen?
not know?
Laden or unladen? Yeah, that's a great question.
Oh my
African or
God.
European cave ogres. So nobody says anything. He just continues. He says it's actually 15 months. He says, "I've been down here long enough that I've been able to observe them, see their rituals throughout the seasons. It took me quite a while to learn that they're in their prime after about 12 and a half years. That's when they reach the peak of their strength. Attacking them or slaying them before or after that is just a waste of effort and mass. I've lost countless copies, parts of myself to fighting cave ogres and darkness. In my youth, I was more hot-headed. Eventually, I learned their seasons. Oh, just trying to make casual conversation."
Go, no, that's awesome. And I go for a fist bump. And then,
You got
and
to
then-
fist bump the Whisper.
yeah, I'm gonna go with fist bump the Whisperer.
Okay.
Oh my
The
God.
Whisper fist bumps you back. He doesn't quite know what he's doing.
I feel like we're kind of cool with this guy,
He
though.
accomplishes it.
Seems kind of chill.
Is there
So-
anything around the caves that might be looking of interest? You said that Garnbot had saw the three adventurers near the pillar. Is there anything else that might catch these guys' attention? Because I'm not trying to be chummy like Atlan and Lore over here.
Yeah, go ahead and roll knowledge or an instinct.
Knowledge or instinct? What was it?
Knowledge or instinct.
All right, I'll say instinct, only because that gives me a better bonus.
And also, can we just say we're just trying to be on his good side right now?
Yeah, because he's like a lot stronger than us, and we've clearly seen that.
All right.
He's also been honest so far in that he hasn't tried to kill any of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say we're just trying to be on his good side. It's not
And
that
that
we're
he's
like-
already threatened to kill us.
Oh,
it's not
I
that we're
don't.
interested in what he's doing.
I don't like the fact that I rolled a 10 with fear.
Oh. On a 10, that's going to pass. But all right, with the fear. So as the Whisperer fucking waxes poetic about cave ogres and how they fuck, and he fist bumps Yalnor awkwardly, you're looking around in the light. You guys have a torch, you said?
I have a torch, yes.
Okay, and what you see are indentations in the rock. As far as the rest of this cave, this part seems kind of untouched by the Whisperer. It seems messy. There are rocks strewn about. There's even some moss growing here. There's discarded bones. There's large indentations in the ground. And as you realize that he's actually led you into a nest of cave ogres, um, you're only able to call out to Atlin and Yonlord
Damn
before
it,
the
I
first club.
fucking knew it. That's why I asked. That's why I asked. Why is he telling us about that? Damn it.
Mooska, you have advantage going forward in the next scene.
Shit.
1 second, I have to pee real quick. I'm so sorry. I'm
No,
so
you're
sorry.
not in the scene. It's cool.
I didn't know robots can piss.
Oh no, now you do.
They just fertilize the grass.
Gotta empty that oil.
Alan, what's your evasion?
Oh, great. That's an awesome question.
It is 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you you feel the air shift before the club comes swinging from the darkness at you, and you're able to sidestep the blow.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, hold on. Let me do some quick math. Oh, do. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Yep. 3 cave ogres are surrounding you guys. You dodged the first blow from one of them, and the whisper turns and is looking at you as he slowly walks backwards, like between 2 of the ogres. They don't seem to want to fuck with him. They leave him alone. And he says, "Apologies." He says, "I told you I would not kill you myself. The wildlife, on the other hand," and he kind of gives a shrug. Um, I'm going to turn the spotlight over to you 3 as you decide what to do. Yanlor, you still have Morad in your arms tied up. Mushka, you have advantage going forward in the rest of the scene.
All right.
You said Mushka's got advantage?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. After Atlan dodges the blow, I'm gonna whip out my keeper staff, and I'm gonna fire a bolt.
Oh my God, what's happening?
They're going to jump by cave ogres because the whisper led them into a cave ogre nest.
Of course he fucking did.
All right. Hold on.
So my only thing keeping me here is needing to silence that dwarf.
I'm going to need you to come up. Honestly, I'm going to need you to come up with a way to, or a reason to stay with the party and like assist my out.
I'm gonna help him.
So, yeah, what are you guys doing? Yanlor, Muska, and Atlan have the spotlight as they start this fight with these cave ogres.
Like I said, as soon as I saw that Atlan barely dodges that blow, I'm gonna bring out the keeper staff, and I'm gonna fire a bolt at the one that just swung. Hello?
Can you give me a rundown on how many cave ogres there are?
It
Or
was
position?
3.
Where they're positioning?
Can
They are away from you and in Simgaze right now. You can hear them in the distance, but you cannot see
That
them
is a
from where
good
you are.
question for us, though. Where are they specifically?
The cave ogres. You
Yeah.
have 2 in front of you, including the one that swung on Atlan is in melee, very close range.
Okay.
The other 2 are in close range as they walk out of darkness. One behind and the other one in front.
Okay.
Is my mic messing
So
up?
I'm gonna.
I think so because I didn't hear what you rolled,
What do you mean?
Jack. You said you blasted one of them, right?
Yeah. Okay.
What'd you get?
I didn't know because I didn't roll because no one said anything. Or you didn't.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Okay.
I've asked you. Yeah, what'd you roll?
Okay. So see that would be with knowledge. So that is an advantage. 11, 12, 23, 24, 20, 25 with fear.
That hits.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Let's see. Whoa. Let's see. So that's 2d6. 2 and a. It's gonna be a total of 6.
That's damage.
Hang on, I have to check something. I'm sorry.
Nice, okay.
Come on. God. Okay. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Aaron's doing laundry and something was rocking.
6 damage, you said?
Yes.
Okay, you blast this cave ogre that came out from the right side. So if we're looking down, like directly at you guys have kind of formed like a little triangle with the encore in the back. Cave ogre directly in front of you, in close range. Cave ogre behind you in close range, and then one to your right, with Atlan in melee range. You blast it for 1 HP. It roars in pain and anger, and I'm going to use the fear that you just gave me, and it is going to swing on. Wait a minute. What's his range?
Swear to God, if it swings on me.
Oh, it's going to swing on you and Muska.
Oh,
Cave ogres swing on everybody within close range. All right, so here we go against Atlan. Oh, good lord. 19?
Oh, severe damage.
Oh.
No. That's
no,
your
that's your evasion.
Oh, thank God. No, 10. 10. I definitely get hit by it. Oof.
All right, so it hits. Here comes the severe damage.
Oh,
Good. Let me see. 5 plus 2, 7.
oh,
The
that's
thing is, these guys have Bonebreaker passive. They deal direct damage, meaning you can't soften it with armor slots.
Ooh.
okay. You said 7 though.
Yep, but you take 7.
Okay, that's just mine.
All right, so it sweeps through and it swings on Muska. 9 against your evasion.
That misses.
Okay, how do you avoid its swing through?
As it swings, I see it. I'm gonna see it coming, and I'm gonna get on. Try and basically, I'm just gonna play hopscotch over it.
Okay.
Duck and roll.
So you definitely jump. Yep, you definitely avoid his club, and then I'm going to move the spotlight to Simgate. Simgate, what are you doing in the scene with you and Gardenbot and this wounded Sylvan Knight?
So as Gardenbot is blending the various herbs and such into the paste, I am kind of just listening to what him and the Sylvan Knight are saying as I'm trying to, I'm looking at the archer, like I'm kind of searching his body, trying to find something that identifies them as Sylvan Knights.
Just to be clear, Archer is like 7 feet in front of the injured guy. Can he see you from where he's at?
Given it's dark,
I was going to say, only he's illuminated.
yeah, so you said only he's illuminated, and if only he's illuminated, that would screw his night vision over. So,
Okay, so you're searching Archer, you said?
yeah, I'm searching the archer, trying to find something to identify him as Sylvan Knights.
What would Sylvan Knights have on them?
I thought his armor and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, like,
armor essentially
the armor and the
identifies
cape.
them as Sylvan Knights.
All right, then I'm just gonna take take the archer's helmet or hat or whatever he had on top of his head.
Okay. So yeah, you take a
And-
big light helm from him.
Okay, and I notice the creaking sound stop, and that kind of tips me off that something might be happening.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely hear the efforts of battle from where the rest of the group is, from where you are. So you've pocketed a light helm. I'm going to return the spotlight back to Yanlor, Atlin, and Muska. Atlin and Yanlor, you guys have yet to do something in combat. One of you goes.
Okay. I'm
Hold on,
gonna.
hold on. Does the Whisperer have any control over the ogres?
No. Nope,
No.
these are just regular wild cave ogres. Fun fact, they are in mating season, so they are particularly aggressive.
Oh
And
my
that seems to be why the Whisper brought
What-
you here.
What would happen if I held Morad up with a rock and be like, "You help us, or I'm going to kill Morad"?
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude.
Oh, man. Hmm. Oh, shit.
Didn't think
Yeah,
about this one, huh?
Alan, how are you gonna fucking get out of this jam?
No, I'm wondering if you thought about forcing the Whisper's hand.
I
Oh
did.
no.
I'm wondering what happens when I max out battle points on the ogres, but then you force the Whisper to act.
Oh
What do
no.
I do in that case? All right, so let's see first. Let's see if you can override his. Let's see if your threat overrides his natural instinct to just fucking eviscerate you guys. Go ahead and roll. I guess that'd be a presence because you mean it, right? Or are you bluffing?
I would be bluffing because I wouldn't actually kill somebody.
Oh shit. All right, that's gonna make the DC harder. Oh, let's
God damn
see. Yeah,
It's just what
yeah.
y'all would do.
Right. No, that's fine. Yeah, no, yeah. 14. 14 presence. Yeah, this is a hail.
Fucking come on, please.
Trying to throw more edge to the ogres.
Hold on. Oh, they're there. Okay. It's fuck. It's a 12
Yikes.
with hope.
Okay. A 12 with hope, so failure.
God damn it, Seeger.
What would the Whisper do? So, as you do that, I'm gonna say he doesn't like that you did that. So the smile that was on his face goes away, and then in another instance, 3 ogre-sized versions of these. I guess we'll call them the Hollow. These white fungrels that are, the Whisper. They come tearing out of the darkness. Each one tackles and pins one of the ogres, and as they hold them down, they sink their claws into them and just kind of hold them in like a death grip, like they're bear hugging them and like just sinking their claws into them and holding them as they're forcing the ogres to bleed out.
Mm.
And the Whisper says, "These ones weren't ripe, but I suppose I'll harvest them and bring them into the fold now." He looks at Yadlor and he says, "It was just a little bit of fun. No real harm meant.
Oh my god.
Certainly didn't expect you to threaten the dwarf, but I like your resolve." Then he turns slowly and he says, "Follow me. The exit is this way." And he just continues walking like nothing happened.
Fuck yeah. Surely that won't come
Yeah.
up with consequences later.
The ogres are letting out pained moans and groans as they are just slowly bled to death, and you see the hollow ogres kind of like tendrils kind of start to leave their chest and seep into the backs of the actual ogres as they are being assimilated.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
What? The threat is taken care of. Good job. That was a good
Indeed.
call. I did not
GG,
expect that. I was
I
gonna
guess.
rumble with you. Jesus. So spotlight back to Garden Bottom.
Uh-huh. Okay, so last I was doing, I gave him some herbs to put in his wounds, just kind of stabilize him, and I was asking him how he got in here.
So he says that, how honest would he be with you? Well, you're healing him. Yeah, I don't think he'd really try to hide anything from you at this point. He points in the direction that you were actually traveling before you broke off from the Whisper. He says, we came from A territory. They have a series of tunnels, some of them natural, some of them carved out by the faction themselves. We were able to draw one of their patrols away from their usual route, and me and my two compatriots there. And he kind of trails off as he remembers that his friends are dead. His eyes look in the middle distance, and then he comes back and he says, we were able to sneak by and make our way down here.
Can I ask him before I hear all the commotion and rush to my allies how they were able to sneak in so far without being noticed?
So he tells you basic stuff. He tells you that they stayed the walls, they stayed away from light sources when they did. Sensibly other scout things they went one at a time, easy paths, didn't lose track of each other, just very basic scouting stuff. Nothing that was particularly special. So you actually realize that they were under surveillance since they stepped foot in here. They don't know what the Whisper is like or what his abilities are. He wasn't sneaky. Apparently, the Whisper let them get this far before he decided enough was enough and he attacked them.
Oh no. Okay.
But he is confirming that there are tunnels in the direction that the Whisper is leading the group.
There are tunnels that way.
Yeah.
Get out.
They are owned by A, just like the Whisper said.
Okay. So they made it to this point not through another path. They got here through the tunnels that we're being led to.
Yes, and apparently there's an abundance of them in that direction. So it's not like there's just one entrance and exit. As long as you head in that direction, you are sure to find at least a tunnel that belongs to Aid, whether it's guarded or blockaded or they've put up gates, you're not sure. But there's a myriad number of exits to this place in that direction.
Okay. And now I'm wondering if I should just leave his ass here. I don't think I mean, he's stable. He's not my mission. Yep. I think at that point, I would tell him good luck. Then as soon as I started hearing commotion, I would investigate. I'm assuming I saw the party get attacked. I saw those big ass mushroom things.
You
I think.
heard all of that.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I didn't. Okay, so I heard all of it. I heard a bunch of fighting.
So as you approach now, you see Muska, Alan, and Yamor standing there as three hollow ogres assimilate three non-hollow ogres.
Oh my god. Am I still hidden?
Yeah, unless you.
Fucking matter at this point, I wondered to myself.
Well, shit, you revealed yourself to the Sylvan Knight. You know what? Yeah, I won't make you roll from it. I'll tell you, you can remain hidden from the parties. That's what you want.
Well, I know during the rest I was hiding up from a presence.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm still hiding from that or if he's got me pinpointed.
I thought before you were
feel
just hiding from us still, just because the entire cave was the presence.
Okay, so we're in this dude's
Um,
butthole.
well, now that you know that the Whisper's a fungirl and you know about him, you actually think of him less as like the Force. You understand that the party, you can hide from the party. They're relying on their senses. You don't know what the Whisper is relying on, but you're assuming it's some kind of physical presence, not
Mhm.
magic. So
Yeah,
you're under the impression that he knows where you are at all times, but you're not quite sure how yet.
I whisper to myself, we're in his garden.
Um, the fact that you glean that much, if you want to investigate it, you can make a roll.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's 15 instinct.
Ooh, I don't have any instinct, though. I have nothing to help me.
You can wait until you're with somebody else to collaborate with them.
Um, mm,
Unless you succeed just now, then I'll let you keep the roll.
everybody else is like, I can't talk to them and be like, let's figure out what this is while he's right in front of us. But like, I feel like saying it would be way too much.
Well, you would have noticed Simgaze in the darkness in front of you. Unless
Yeah.
Simgaze, were you specifically saying hidden from Gardenbot as well?
Not really.
So the two of you could collab if you wanted.
Okay, I guess I would reveal myself to him. And
So Sim, where are you right now? You still at the soldier?
No, after hearing the noise of battle, I quickly just grabbed the helmet and started making my way back.
Got it. So you both have abandoned the soldier. Just make sorry, not abandoned. You left him. I don't want you to feel bad about it.
I don't know what the fuck to do
I
with
would have
it.
felt bad about it anyways. He was gonna die.
That's fine.
That's
Yeah, well, Gardenbot healed him.
Yeah, he's fine. He'll
yeah,
be
but
fine.
he's still stuck here. That's not him, okay?
Yeah, you're right. He pulled himself up by his fucking bootstraps and quit bitching.
Yep.
All right. So you two have met up in the darkness now. You're overseeing the rest of the party. So if you want to collab in the darkness, you can do that next. If you don't step back in with the party, they don't know you're there. I'm going to move the spotlight back to Yanlor, Ruska, and Atlan for a moment.
I'm gonna say to him, I need his help, and I'm kind of like not super descript, but I like position him, and I'm like, stand here, and I walk over and I do a couple light claps, like around the floor. That's me trying to get his help.
Okay. All right, back to Yanlor, Ruska, and Atlan. What are you guys doing? The whispers continue to walk.
I slowly trail towards the back now instead of being right by him. And I kind of like push Atlan to go forward because he's like looking at me. I push him.
I start trailing more forward because I was about to go wolf mode and everything. I didn't know Alnor would pull that. Now with the idea in my mind that Whisper kind of dislikes Yanlor a little bit more, I lead the group forward.
And I'm appreciative of that.
I have my staff at the ready, but I'm trying to keep my eyes open for anything that would possibly look out of place.
In fact, Yanlor, you should be in the middle of me and Mushka.
Who?
Agreed.
That makes
love
sense.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the marching order. All right, I need one of the three of you to make a fate roll.
A what roll? Oh, got it.
A single D12. You're trying to beat a
Mushka,
6.
you got that.
I got
that.
No,
Oh, who's got that?
Oh, he's got that.
All roll.
Oh, we all roll?
No, just a raw.
Oh, okay.
D12. Trying to beat a 6.
Mushka, you got that.
No, I don't. 18 with
Oh.
fear.
Oh, wait,
Wait,
no,
18.
1d12.
Whoa. A single D12.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yep. No, you're fine.
No, his d12 just has an extra sides.
Yeah,
Oh,
they have
that's
an H in it.
even worse. 2.
No!
Okay. Yeah. Morad wakes up and he starts thrashing immediately.
Damn it.
What's going on? Where are you? Where am I? With me. He is desperately trying to wiggle out of your grasp, Yanor. I'm going to need you to make a strength test to overpower him.
We should like suffocate him to sleep.
Jesus.
Oh my
No,
god.
no. I'm gonna try to get him back on our side.
He's got sourdough.
Back on our side.
Yeah.
It's Crustable.
That's a
Meatball?
2.
I've now burned a sigil into him. We've held him captive, knocked him
Stop.
out, and
I got
kidnapped
15
him.
with fear.
Okay, that's enough to settle him. Oh, man, fear. I'm going to use fear, though. Man. All right, so as you started walking, Morad snaps awake and he starts panicking. He's freaking out, like vigorously, like his adrenaline is pumping, especially seeing 3 cable just getting assimilated to whatever the fuck those other things are. He is freaking out. He starts yelling, like at the top of his lungs, like a fucking battle cry. It is ripping through these caves. In another moment, the whisper is back. Casually walking, he still doesn't seem panicked, and he simply says, "I suggest you silence him before we have more visitors." Um, yeah, I'm gonna need you to make another roll. That's gonna be the fear. You have to do some other check to silence Mormon.
Okay.
Hit him with a rock.
Am I
Well,
able
I'm not gonna hit
to?
him. I'm gonna try to calm him down.
Again,
Okay.
Hit him with another rock.
Jesus, dude,
Calm down.
stop with the rocks.
That's a 15 with hope.
Okay. Yep. You're able to. What do you do?
I scream, Morad, listen to me. And I sort of like get calmer voice, and I kind of like I hold him in front of me with both my 2 hands. He's like kind of like a Woody toy doll.
I was about to say,
kinda
so
like
you're holding him like
like-
a child.
Yeah, like he's literally like a doll in my hands, and I'm like,
Just thrashing
Morad,
around in your hand.
listen to me. Yeah. And I go,
He's
calm
He's
down.
knocking himself out from wiggling, yelling like a kid. He's like exhausted himself. He's
all tuckered out.
he's gonna kill
Little
us
guy
all.
needs a nap and a
He's gonna kill us all, you fools. You damn fucking fools. He's gonna kill all of us.
You actually gonna
Well,
fall asleep?
also, GM, is it?
Yeah.
Would this be the way that Morad was pointing to earlier?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
And I just kind of tell Morad, I'm like, Morad. And without specifying anything, I just wink at him.
Are you
Gotcha.
hitting on me?
Gotcha.
He blushes deeply and then he's like, "Wait, what was I supposed to do?" What are you fucking on about? He's gonna kill us.
And
I just let you leave.
I'm like not trying to say anything, but I like just shake my head no slowly, and I like direct my head towards. God, this is so weird. I direct my head towards like our team, and then I wink at him again.
Guardian angel.
So I shake my head, direct my head towards our team, and then I wink at him again.
So he looks at you like he understands now, and his eyes blow wide, and he says, "If you think I'm just gonna let all of you tie me up and have your way with me, you've got another fucking company."
He starts blushing.
Yeah, he's like,
Pass me around and take turns.
but he's not. But he's not argument. He's not arguing against it as hard as you would expect him to. I'll say that.
So he's
Can I just like do like another like I just shake my head slowly again and then pretend to be dead.
Hey,
And
he's good to stay
I like
tied
stick
up,
my
right?
tongue out. I'm like basically like I'm insinuating like we're not trying to kill him.
Right. Okay. That one he gets. He's like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And then he starts arguing again. He says, "He's gonna kill all of us. He's not gonna let any of us leave." Please.
And
Please
I just throw him
We
back
can't
over.
untie this guy. We can't
Now I
let
just throw him back over my shoulder, and we keep.
He starts sobbing quietly. He does not trust anything about this. All right, back to Disengage and Garden Bot.
I'm clapping.
You guys. All right, so if you figure out what's trying to say, Disengage.
Oh, I don't.
Sin is just confused.
I'm
Sin doesn't
using.
know what's going on.
I'm using him
That
to
sounds wrong.
figure out what how the fuck we're being detected. I have something. With my various plant knowledge, I'm utilizing him to measure. I don't know the fucking wavelengths of the fungi sprouted
You know
around
what?
this area.
You know what? Give me an instinct roll with advantage. Because of your
Oh.
plant knowledge.
Oh, because I'm a smarty boy plant man.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks. Yep.
man.
DC's 15.
Not even a minute.
Advantage. With you said instinct.
Yep.
And I can't use anything. What about it's mulching time? That's kind of vague, right?
No, that's actually pretty fucking specific. Like, that's incredibly specific.
Oh, please,
Pretty
Jesus.
vague, right?
Oh, please. Oh. Oh, it's thinking. That was a 6. Oh, now I got a 13 with the hope.
Get the hope. There's something. You feel like you're on the cusp of figuring this out. Everything's flashing in your mind. Whisper, the look of the cave, how everything is vacant, how the air feels fresh. Everything is there. It's on the tip of your plank brain. It's just not clicking into place. But if you share your notes with Singate, I will let Singate make the same roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'll share it with them. I say we're treading in what's the dude's name? The villain's name? Fucking
Whisper.
we're treading in Whisper's garden. Please assist me. Yeah, I don't. Please assist me in determining its source.
So Sim kind of looks at him and goes, okay, still slightly confused from, Garden Bot just forcing him to stand somewhere and then clapping around him. But that would be a 19 with fear.
Ooh, bitch.
Ooh,
You knew.
okay. 19 with fear. All right. So as you piece it all together, as you think about the place, about Whisper, about what he is, about how he seems to be all knowing, how he also seems to know things about you guys, how he specifically you hone in on the fact of what he said to Mushka about collapsing the cave. How could he have possibly been in that room with two groups of people facing each other and not been noticed? It doesn't make sense. And then you look at the motes, these motes of dust that are floating around, and you actually put your hand on it. And they're so plentiful, it's like a gentle snowfall. And you look and you examine them, and part about you lean into as you see where Singate's attention goes. And as you look at these motes of dust and you look closer, and your eyes magnify what you're looking at, you realize that these aren't motes of dust, these are spores.
Oh no.
These are pale white spores that are blanketing every inch of this cave and yourselves. And you realize that they are Whisper. Whisper is always aware of things in this realm because it is blanketed in his spores.
Everyone, welcome to nondescript mushroom zombie apocalypse.
Was he able to figure out like a
Fear?
sexual source? Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Let's figure out what.
like a centralized source, or is it just like raining from the ceiling?
You can't. You don't know where the source is.
Okay. Ugh.
Yeah, you can't figure that out from this. It's just fucking everywhere, like a gentle snowfall. And with your fear, I'm going to use that right now, Simgades, um, as the Sylvan Knight steadies himself on the wall behind you as you are both focusing on these spores, and he's going to swing on you.
Okay.
He sees you facing Garnabout that healed him, and he's just, like I said, he's still fucking running on adrenaline. He's delirious. He doesn't know who the hell you are. He sees the Garnabout who just helped him, and his mind's just like, fucking kill it, whatever that is, attack it. It can't possibly be another friendly. Attack against your evasion.
No. That'd be
Okay.
You'd have to make
Go
a 15.
figure.
Yeah, so how do you avoid his sword and keep it from hitting Garnbot?
So, as he swings, I feel the air pressure from the sword move some of the hairs on the back of my head, and I spin around and I punch the broad side of the sword so that it doesn't hit Gardenbot.
Nice. Okay, so now you've got this fanatical, frantic, this Sylvan Knight there with the sword, and he goes, Tank, are you okay? And he recenters himself quickly, bringing his sword to a neutral stance as he holds it at Simgades. Is it molting time?
Looking to betray him?
Just eats another dude.
No, that's not my friend. Keep attacking.
I'm gonna quickly and like in one motion take my lawnmower blade arm out and just like cut his head off. Just like one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Oh dear God.
Good thing Nonlo's not here. He'd get upset as spaghetti.
And you thought I was friendly. Or you thought
Yeah,
you were friendly.
Gardenbot's gonna return with covered in blood.
I think I get a plus.
And a new jacket.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll become him. Would this count as? Oh no, that's when I mark for death. I don't think I need to do that. I don't know how to fucking roll for attack on.
Two duality dice and add your
Tonight, would he be wearing armor?
Two.
yeah.
So you would only be able to put on his boots. That's okay.
Okay. Oh.
And it's gone. He got man hands.
Oh
It's mulching time.
Oh my god.
13 with hope. That was a bad
It
roll.
does it. And you don't even got roll damage. Anything at this point will finish him. What?
Okay.
How do you feel?
Well, I just lawnmower blade starts spinning. Fucking just quickly bloop. Then instantly into my malter.
Oh my god.
I'm trying
to say
to.
that's messed up because his last words were literally, "Plank, are you all right?" But
Doesn't
He's also
matter.
spent time trying to heal him. Only to
Well,
just
that was more to get information. I'm an assassin and a robot. I don't know no better. I'm helping my friends.
an assassin. You have one specific target.
I don't know nobody. I'm helping my friends.
I gotta help my friends out. Can I? Can I use his body to create an accelerant to ignite?
What?
I don't know. I'm trying. With my gardening knowledge of spores and other plant lives, they hate fire. I'm gonna try to burn this motherfucking cave down.
I'll be able to light the cave. There's way too much open just stone and stuff for that, and there's nothing growing in the Whisper's domain.
Okay. All right. Uh, who am I with? I'm with huh?
Sim.
Simgades.
Okay. I have a different character here. I tap him on the shoulder and I say, "Thank you, friend. Our garden is blossoming." And I say we should catch up with the rest of our party, and like not even batting an eye, but I just fucking
As he does that, Sim looks at him, kind of gives him a little bit of side eye, and like looks him up and down, just like, okay then, yeah, let's go.
Nice.
all right. So
And
yeah,
then you two start making your way towards the rest of the party. Before you catch up, Muska, Yanlor, Atlin, you guys are following the Whisperer still?
While
Is that a question?
Yes. You have the question.
Yes, we
Yes,
are.
we are. Okay.
I am
So as
only
you
following
follow
him
him-
until I can find any sort of hint that there could be another way.
Yeah, Muska, you are on high alert ever since the cave ogre thing, and so far you haven't seen anything that stands out. The Whisperer also hasn't ventured to make conversation with you guys or do anything quote unquote comforting. He's just strong. As you walk, you can see to the right. So, like I said, there's no light in this place, but you can see a faint ethereal white light far to your right. So you're heading straight directly towards the exit that three different sources have told the total of the party is the correct way. But there's this ghostly pale light to your right. It illuminates. It illuminates the pillars of stone and just how high and vast this cave is. But you can see something over there, and with the amount of light that you're seeing, it seems like the area is large. Um, what do you do? Do you continue following Whisper? Do you acknowledge
I'd
the
like
light?
to investigate.
Let's say there's.
Okay.
Is there any like he knows everything we're doing? So
Yes.
I don't know.
Ian,
What do you want to do, Atlin?
Ian Yonlor might as well just keep following the whisper.
Do you want to keep following?
Yeah, because we have forget Ogard. We have him.
Morad.
Morad.
Call it whatever you want. I love it. You just give him a new name every time.
We have Morad, and he's already woken up once, so he'll say he won't do it again.
Oh yeah, he's
Well,
still
actually, hold on. Would Morad?
He's
Would
still
you say
awake.
that Yeah, he's awake. Would Morad be? You don't have to answer this, but would he be a little bit more happy if we started taking that different path?
He'd probably like gain a bit of hope, but then
You don't have
lose
to
it
answer
when we
it.
go back on the
No, like
track.
if you were to ask more, like, hey, what's that light over there? He's
Okay.
he's already kind of accepted that the greatest thing he fears is going to come to pass. So he just looks at it and he says, I don't know what that is. He says he's like squinting as he looks towards it, and he says, I don't know. I couldn't even venture a guess as to what that is. I can tell you it's not coming from above this place.
I have him back in front of me
well.
like a doll again, like I'm talking.
Oh,
about.
he's no use.
Meanwhile,
He says it's not coming from the surface. So whatever it is in here. It's not as if you're going to go over there and find a big gaping hole that leads up to
Right, it's not as if it's going to be an exit.
And then hold on. Okay, yeah, Moosh gotta go.
I'm
I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna
while
say.
they're talking to Morad or contemplating, I'm going over seeing what exactly it can find from the light.
Okay.
And by the way, we're not. Can we say that we're not talking? We're just using our head movements, and I'm just like I don't want. What does he understand head movements as a whisperer? Like pick up on head movements and stuff like that.
Oh, you're saying
You're
we're
not
using
sure.
sign language?
You said I'm not sure.
Like I said, yeah, without Gardenbot and Cengage giving you guys what they've discovered, as far as you guys know, he has just eyes everywhere.
Okay, well then I'm
Yeah.
just
This will make you feel better to be quiet.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Like, if we don't have that knowledge, then no matter what's over near the light, he probably knows what's over there.
And I will say, you don't get the sense that he would deter you.
Oh, great.
No, that doesn't seem good.
Yeah, that doesn't seem good at all.
Does he seem excited to push them that way?
No, he's not walking towards it. He's ignoring it, actually.
Can I ask Morad just another question?
Yeah, of course.
I would be like, and it doesn't matter how high or low I say this. Would it make you feel better if we went that way?
Morad looks at it for a second and looks back at you, and then he says, "Yes." You can pick up. He's not even hiding it very well. You can just infer that he now wants to delay you guys getting to the exit.
I guess if the little guy's happier.
Not because he wants to sabotage you, but just he believes beyond a shadow of a doubt that when you guys reach that exit, that is when the Whisper is going to fucking kill all of you.
Okay, then I'm going towards the light too.
I
throw it
guess
back
if the
over my
little
shoulder
guy's
and towards the
happier,
light.
we'll
And
follow.
we all try to sneak off.
All right.
Sneak off.
So as you guys all break away from the Whisper, you leave him in darkness. You can't see if he has stopped or if he's continued, but you already know that he knows what you're doing.
Yeah.
As you continue that way, Gardenbot and Simgate, you are able to catch up to them in the darkness. Do you guys announce your presence or no?
Real quick, while we're
In transit?
moving up there, can I have a tarp?
How big?
Big enough. I would say like standard tarp size, which is like 5 or what, like 5 feet by like, or no?
Yeah,
it's
sure.
either- No.
No. Yes, you can have that tarp. Yes.
Oh, okay. Can I cover me and my buddy here, who I forgot his character name, because it's not correct on this app. Gates. It says still
Centrius.
Centrius. Okay.
I just realized everybody's got their character name in parentheses except for
Except me.
you.
Can I
More mystery.
cover me and him to shield us from the fucking spores?
All right, I thought of this. Yes, you can. The tricky part will be ensuring that you remove all the spores that are on your person.
I think I
Already.
could.
Light a
I think I
fire
could
on all
do
your
that.
clothes.
With like, I would have like weed killer poisons, but not like.
It'd have to be a fungicide.
Yeah, that's the word. Fungicide. I would like Bennett. I'd be like, here, friend, and I like don't say anything. I just put him under the tarp. All he sees are my fucking big ass arms and glowing face, and I start venting. And I say, "This will shield us."
They start venting pesticide in the fucking tarp.
Well, fungicide. Fine. I breathed that in.
You're a robot. You don't need to breathe.
No, I mean in RL. I'm fine.
Yeah, that explains so much.
I say I figured him out. Now from here on out, he won't find us under my friendship group.
I will need you to. Yeah, so Simgate, I'm going to need you to roll a reaction roll. What is that? Is that strength? Is that kind of strength and constitution the same thing?
Strength is lifting.
What are you
Smashing
trying to
and
do?
grapple.
I don't think we really have a equivalent to Constitution in this, because in D&D doesn't Constitution determine your HP?
Yeah,
other
and
things.
your physical fortitude. All right, then. Just a reaction roll, then, I guess. You have any
Alright,
negatives?
1d12, 2d12s. How many? What am I rolling here?
Actually, just make it a fate roll.
Fate roll. Got it.
Yep, roll a fear. You're trying to get higher than 6.
Higher than 6.
Yep.
Well, that's a 3.
Are you
Ah.
kidding me?
All right. So as you do your best to kind of endorse this stuff, it doesn't smell great, and it doesn't make you feel the greatest. It's not terrible, but you could be better. It's like fucking way too many paint fumes. It's like that level of ew, fuck this. I'll let you decide. Marcus Strasser and HP.
I'll mark an HP.
Okay.
Poison
But
my
with that, you guys are spore free.
my friendship tarp.
Join me under the friendship tarp.
Can we remain hidden in this while we're or
Does that
together?
make me hidden now?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
hidden.
until you guys exit the tarp where you have to get away from each other for any reason, yeah, I'm gonna say you're both hidden effectively from
Alright,
Whisper.
I have him sit on me like a mech operator.
Wait,
then at that point,
question. Would the Whisper notice that like two individuals have left his little like detection area?
Probably.
Ooh, great question that I've already answered in my head. You'll find out.
I was supposed to say, since I'm now hidden, Gardenbot just watches me disappear. He sees a faint film of the fungicide in the shape of Sin.
Right, because you straight up
That's
turned
all he sees.
All right, and no, you can't stack on top of each other. I say you guys got to remain side by side to keep this tarp from both of you effectively.
Okay. Hey man,
All right.
you in front. I'll be the wheels.
Do you catch up to the rest of the group then?
Yeah,
mode?
but
Art mode.
Don't reveal yourselves.
we're gonna move up silently.
I was gonna say you guys are gonna have to make movement decisions together now to keep up the story.
Oh dear Lord.
Yeah, you have to agree.
I'm driving. I wrap my arms around him. I put my treads down, and I say, "I
Going
drive.
off-road mode.
I drive. You shoot."
I want
Yeah,
to
you
make
are.
reference. You grab him with your hairy human man arms.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gates, how you feeling about this?
The fucking
Let's
Gardenbot
find
gets a
out.
little notification top left of his vision. Sin Gaze doesn't like that.
is uncomfortable.
do another fate roll. Let's see if it stresses you out. No, I'm just kidding. So as you guys approach the party, do you announce yourselves or no?
Well, at this point, anything we say to them, the fucking fungus will know. There's no amount of information we could give them. I could like,
Talking in head nod. We're good. Understand.
oh,
Yeah,
Wait,
you guys
you
have
have-
been developing such a diverse language with nodding your head and winking.
It's just always sees a tarp like shaking, like forward, backward, sideways. I'm like, oh yeah.
oh god.
Bumblebee dance. Like, oh my god.
At this
You'll have to
point,
find a tarp.
fuck, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I would like to convey to the party that I have a solution and
Question:
need-
Can the Whisper read notes?
that's what I was thinking too.
What I was
That's
about
the
to
kind of stuff.
suggest.
I'm assuming he'll read your mind as soon as you process the note.
Well, he's not reading our mind.
You're a robot.
Yeah, I will tell you that
You're a robot.
Mushka's already been able to determine that there's no like mind reading aspect to it.
So what the fuck? Is he just? Oh, he's
I
reading.
have a perfect idea.
Little clones. Little
I have an
freak.
idea.
What a perv. Yeah.
So I quickly write a note telling them what we've discovered, and I hold it just still under the tarp, and I just hold it for them to
Okay.
see.
All right, so you guys approach the party. You pull up on your John Deere Singaze under a tarp, and you hold up this note. Three of you and Morad are able to read, or do you let Morad read it or no?
Yes,
Perfect.
yes, we let Morad read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hold him up
So it
like a
conveys-
doll as we're running, and I'm like holding him, like looking at it.
So it
At
conveys
this
to
point,
all of you.
Yamnor hasn't been a baby carrier.
I imagine this scenario. It's like us pulling up in a lowrider, and like the hydraulic, like we lower it to meet eye level, and you pass him a note.
Oh my god.
Just
So
blast
yeah,
it
you all
under the-
read that. You all have this information now. Now, Simgaze and Garnbot, do you guys immediately break away from the party knowing that they are covered in spores and kind of put a distance between you now, or do you stay with the group, kind of?
I'm gonna. This is the situation where I was kind of like bouncing around in my head. I could blast him with fungicide, and then peel out.
But then we would need a tarp before
Well, then
the
they'd need a tarp.
fungal just
Well,
gets
I'll
on
tell
us.
you this. Mechanically, if you blast the party with fungicide, I will roll a countdown die.
Yeah, I know. That's
Ooh,
another
I love
thing. Like, because as
Yeah.
soon as you
How
don't
long
see
you
their
guys have
So
set
you
all
would notice everyone just
flip.
We all the legally distinct purple alien.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah. I
roll-
feel like that would piss him off a little.
I
Like, where
want
did everybody just go?
I want to use this time to investigate the area. I
So you don't pest or fumigate the party.
No, that would be a bad idea.
See,
Okay.
so does everyone
So-
see the light?
Yes, everyone sees the light. I'm about to describe it. If you guys, so Garden Pine Engage, you break off from the party and you all approach the light.
Elnor, Mushka, and that one personally.
Okay. So as you guys travel towards the light, you come to a cliff edge. And what you see is a large illuminated mushroom. It's like a ghostly white with a very light blue head. It is the size of a three-story building. At its base, there's like white sand all around it in almost a perfect circle. The white sand almost mirrors the exact color of the stone around this large open basin. There's a sandy slope that leads down into this kind of white sandy beach where this mushroom is at the dead center in this perfect circle. Other than that, it's cliff based all around it except for that one entrance. Down there, the spores are more numerous. It's you can still see through them, but there's obviously a lot more here. All the light, this ghostly pale light, is coming from the mushroom itself, and at its base in the sand, you can actually see people meandering. A lot of people are just sitting. Some of them are just walking around. They all seem a little lethargic from this distance. But yeah, that's what you see. You see normal people down there.
Okay, so I have this fucking grenade.
Oh, I forgot you had that.
If I throw it, oh god, I was thinking about attaching it to an arrow than having.
We should go undetected if they explode the big mushroom.
All right. I'm down.
Are we exploding the big mushroom?
Well, you guys keep.
I mean, I'd say that's probably ideal. If that's where more of the fungal are like located around, that's probably like more of a feeding ground or something.
So can we go back to the Whisperer and then Gardenbot and Simgades blow it up secretly?
Yeah, that's what super secret stuff.
You will have to make rolls to stay stealthy down in that basin.
That's why we shoot it.
And sorry, it's not fungos down there; it's people. By the way, it's different races, and it's a decent. I'm gonna say there's like 25 people down there, just kind
I
of
don't give a
meandering
fuck.
around. Okay, just letting you know. They are people. They can be talked to, or ignored. But yeah. So what is your guys' plan? You want to blow up the mushroom?
Well, Garden Bot does.
I would vote not to.
Ugh.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Personally,
a
I
really
would
big
say
mushroom
not
that could
to
be
right
bad.
now.
Should we
Yeah, I was
slide
gonna say
down there
right
then?
now, definitely not.
Okay.
Let's
Say
go
I
down and
agree.
ask people
Slide
what it
down there.
is.
Or whatever. I just imagine there's like a huge sand slide down there.
Yeah. Isn't that what he
But
said,
you can
Nick?
climb up it. You can still get out. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's slide down there.
Yeah, it's not a trap.
Yeah, we could go down there and ask the people basically living there what it would be.
Can I ask Morag who are those people and point him towards them?
Yeah, he looks at them and he says, I don't know. He says, didn't the Whisperers say something about the dredges of society? Some shite about people up top?
I'm gonna look at
He
Morad
offers them
and
something different?
kind of just ask, do you know anything about this place?
Yeah, I was about to say he knew all about this cave and now he knows nothing.
Well, he didn't know the Whisper was here or what he had done. That's what he said.
Okay.
What he says no. He says this. He says I don't know anything about this. He says I'm assuming that mushroom is the Whispers. He squints at it and he says it looks like it makes spores, but it doesn't seem to be the source of all the spores in this cave.
Ugh.
That's all he's got.
All right. Is it a good idea to go down there, Morad? Morad?
Sorry, what you asking?
Morad?
Morad?
I said, is it a good idea to go down there, Morad?
He looks at you angry now. He goes, "Oh, now you want my fucking opinion? Yeah, sure. Seems as good an idea as everything else you guys have done. Why not? Make a summer home here."
The only reason you're alive is because of us. Should we go down there?
So if you're asking his genuine opinion, and he looks down, he says, "I don't think it could hurt." Almost defeated.
Sounds good. And I throw him back over my shoulder.
We all slide down.
Actually, can I use my jacket as kind of like a baby carrier, like how like you can like hold them in front of you?
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Like,
Hey,
what do
what's
they
that called?
I
fuck?
forget what it's called. It's like a backpack type of thing, but it's like
I feel incredibly
It's
small.
literally like a baby carrier harness.
Yeah, it's a Norwegian name. I can't remember.
Swaddle?
Yeah, you could. Nah, swaddle's when you wrap 'em in a blanket. Oh my god, it's gonna bug me, dude. It's on the tip of my brain. But yeah, you can do that.
hold on, I'm trying to look at it. Infantino?
What
Wow,
the hell?
That's what it says.
If you're just gonna make stuff
carrier.
up, man, and not take this seriously.
An upsea sling carrier? Yeah, I just see seat carrier and it's like just a carrier. It says baby carrier. It's like a backpack, like but for the front. But I want him in that. I use my like jacket that's around my hip to put him in that. So I'm a proud mother.
Poor guy. He just got so much shame right now.
He has been attacked. He is pretty much tagged. He is thrown around like carrying like a toddler. And now he is being put in a baby harness. He is a dwarf smithy with the only known knowledge of this certain type of rock, and this is what he's reduced to.
And
I
he's
think it's better
preparing
than
for
putting him
death.
over my shoulder. I think it's better than putting him over my shoulder.
If he is more comfortable, he admits begrudgingly.
He's like face forward, so he can see everything, but he's completely off the
It's like,
ground.
all right, I guess this is a little more comfy.
Yeah, imagine
we got-
laying your stomach directly on someone's shoulder for like an hour or more.
Now,
Ugh.
Got bubble guts, dude. Poor
Now I can
guy.
only just picture
My
Mar-
iron gut.
No, I can only just picture Mara had one uppies now.
Oh my god. Yeah, he couldn't look more defeated than he does right now.
All right, we go down the slide.
Okay, so as you guys descend the sand, let's say it's about a story down. So it's a fun slide. And yeah, you see people walking around. Their clothes, some of them seem fine, like well kept. Some of them seem tattered. Some of them are unshaven. You know, the hair's a little too long. Obviously, they've been. These are seemingly what the whisper said. These are poor dredges of society, who people forgot. Um, they all seem kind of a little downcast. They're just walking around. Um, they are in control of their faculties, but they just seem kind of almost in a daze, but not exactly. Like it doesn't seem like they're here against their will. Um, One of them, he's hugging his arms as he walks past you. His arms are bare. He's got just a tunic on, a sleeveless tunic, and you can see his arms, and you can see that his skin has kind of turned pale white in some places, as if he is turning into a hollow. And he's just muttering to himself, "When the skin itches, pick it until it's gone. When the skin itches, pick it until it's gone. When the skin itches, pick it until it's gone."
Can we go back
Um,
up?
Somebody else is holding their knees. She's hugging her knees to her chest. She's also seems in the process of this slow transformation. Um, and she's just kind of talking to herself. She says, "I stopped feeling hunger sooner than I said I would. Water makes my throat feel soggy now." And she seems like she misses drinking water.
Oh, it seems like these
Yeah.
are mostly being affected by the fungal.
The whispered
Yeah.
breeding ground.
They all seem like they could also leave, and they're choosing this for some reason or another. You get the
Yeah.
sense that they're
Seems kind of
manipulated.
sentient.
Whisper made everybody
Is there any
promise.
that seem like not exactly like their brain has been fully eaten?
Are there any that seem more sapient?
You see a very, and actually a very fit Minotaur. He's kind of walking around. His clothes don't look the greatest, but young Lord, you actually recognize him. He is from the same fighting ring that you are, the same level. In fact, you've had a few matches with him. He wasn't a bad fighter, kind of higher ranking, but he's definitely never performed well enough to move to the upper echelons of Prima Luma, where most fighters in your class aspire to be. He seems healthy, if a little downtrodden, but yeah, he seems totally in charge of his faculties.
Have
What do
you
you think?
named him already? Or
I have not named him.
okay, I'm naming him Talar.
Oh.
All right, Talar.
Talar.
Talar. Okay.
And I kind of like wince at him, like I'm like kind of putting pieces together. I go, no way, Talar. And I walk up to him solo. Does he say anything to me?
Yeah, actually, he recognizes you and his eyes go wide, and then they narrow as he notices the fucking dwarf you have strapped to your chest. He says, "Young Lord?" He says, "What are you doing down here?"
Well, I got myself mixed up in what I thought was saving the planet. I mean, saving the underground, but it turned into something a little bit more mischievous. What are you doing down here?
He, with great effort, he pries his eyes away from the downtrodden warhead on your chest. And he looks at you directly, and "Well, I'm here for bliss. My career wasn't going anywhere up top. Wife left me. Kids don't want to see me. I didn't know where else to go. Somebody told me about this place, and they showed me paradise. I saw it in my mind for a moment. Muska, you pick up on what Talar is describing. He's describing what you experienced with the large, warm embrace, the massive presence that just feels like serenity. Apparently, Talar has glimpsed it, and you can only assume that everybody else here has glimpsed it as well. He says, I was told if I just stay here for a couple days and then I let the process take me, I'll get to enter paradise, whole, complete, my mind and my greatest memories intact. It's going to take away the pain, young lord.
You can't truly believe this is paradise, do you?
I felt it. I saw it. It felt amazing. And when it was over, I was back here in this cold, uncaring world. You don't understand. He starts to kind of get angry. He says, you've always had somewhere to be, something to aspire to. You don't know what it's like to have nothing, to have nobody, nowhere to go, no prospects, no titles. Go away.
Talar, listen. I understand where you are. I was a small orc that didn't have anywhere to go, didn't want to fight. I still don't want to fight. But I had to. I had to fight to earn my place in the world. Just because you lost your fight doesn't mean you're nobody. It just means you need to find your place again. I had people take me in. I had Durker take me up and move me. I can help you, but you can't be here. What we have heard these fungrels say, you can't believe this. You can't trust this.
Roll a presence with advantage. That was good. The DC, I'm going to say, is 12. He was impassioned, you were empathetic, and he personally knows you.
Well, I have 23 with hope.
Jesus Christ. He dies from empathy right in front of him. He actually stops. His anger slowly fades away, not all at once, as he looks down at the sand that you're walking around in. And he looks back up at you, already feeling like he knows the answer, but he just needs to hear it out loud. He says, do you really think I can find my way again?
I truly believe it.
So he nods, mostly to himself. And he says, okay, you're right. The serenity that I felt, I felt it before. I felt it on the day of my daughter's birth. I don't need to find it here. I don't need it from this place. And as he says that, the Whisperer's voice cuts in from behind your group, and he says, well said, Tamar. He says, go. And he slowly approaches the Minotaur, and he clasps him on the shoulder, and he says, go be with your family. We'll always be here when the time is right. Everything ends and begins with me. You have time. Nothing but time. And he kind of gives Talar a wry smile and steps back, letting the Minotaur make the choice to start slowly walking up the sand dune to leave this place. The Whisper's not looking at you.
Can I ask Talar to stay with us and join us?
Yeah, he goes, oh, of course. He spins around on one hoof and he comes back to the party.
Okay. Well, that's kind of what I asked.
Yeah, while you're standing here, Whisper looks at all of you, says, would anyone else like to join us? He says, the process is slow. I won't lie, it isn't without its pains, but the comfort it will bring you is immense. Your mind will be intact. You can maintain yourself as being part of the bigger whole. For the rest of your existence, you will live out your most precious memories in peace and bliss, while I can use your bodies for a great, magnificent purpose, and your knowledge in a way that you could never dream in the centuries and eons to come.
Can I ask Mushka, because Mushka's seen it, Can I ask Mushka to kind of tell them it's not worth it because he's still with our party and he saw it?
You know what? That's a great question, Muska. Before you answer Jan Moore's question, what did that feeling do to you? It was, like I said, it was serenity. It was nice. It's the nicest you've ever felt. I don't want to use the word addicting because addicting comes with like vice, things that you can overindulge in. This felt like perfection. It felt like the answer to any question you could have ever asked. And you got them all at once and you were satisfied with the answer and the results and where you were. The only thing that pulled you out of that, and it felt cold and abrupt, was Armonti ripping you from that. How does Musco reconcile that in his mind?
So it's like wanting everything and knowing everything. It's like knowing you'll have whatever you need. You are taken care of. You are. It, for a brief moment, it almost felt like nothing else mattered. Like you could finally rest. But when whenever Amante pulled me back from it, could I tell that there was anything more to it?
You're asking like, was there anything sinister about it?
Like if there was like if it was hiding anything, like if there was like any darker undertones.
Um, as you think back to that, the answer is no. And that's actually kind of scarier in a way. There's no downside. The only downside is that this presence, this thing that you felt, is operating on its own time and its own scale. While you're not in it, when you got pulled back, you were reminded of all the things that you, Muska, want to accomplish in your time with this life. That's what you give up.
Okay. And so I'll just reciprocate the fact that, yeah, it's like almost like whatever you want. It would almost feel like paradise. And looking back at it, I think that's something that causes me more curiosity or concern than anything.
So the Whisper steps forward and he puts a hand on your shoulder and he says, "Well said, Mother's Chosen." And then he looks at the rest of you and he says, "It's true." He says, "You give up your physical form, your life, and your time in this world, but you will last for eternity with me." And he looks at Muska and he says, "Brother, at the very least, can you concede that it would be a nice place to end, to finally rest when it's all said and done?"
I'll rest whenever the surface is safe and Gloamhaven is taken care of.
The Whisperer lets it go with that. He doesn't push you more. He just gives you the same smile he's been giving all of you this whole time. He takes his hand off your shoulder.
Hmm.
To do now.
Yeah, he doesn't want to fucking kill you guys. He doesn't want to force you into this. He did offer it. He has been escorting you to exit this entire time. If you wanted to question him more here, you definitely can. Because the only thing he didn't concede is that he would let you walk out of here with Forehead. And neither of them have expounded on what the wall is.
Above table, I am gonna be needing to make some food.
Yeah, I was gonna say we are about 5 minutes before we usually end. Does this seem like a good stopping point to you guys? Would you like to go for 5 more minutes?
Yeah, I want to get to like a quick conclusion before. If everybody's okay with that.
Can I pull the pin on the grenade?
Yeah, I'll go for that.
Oh, well, there we go. All right.
Yep,
Nice.
that's fine. I just I need to get out and start the grill and everything like that.
No. Yeah. This it hurts.
Well, as far as the conclusion, yeah, I think this is a good place to pause because I'll be honest with you. Once you guys reach that exit, like I said, the Whisper, the only thing he has not conceded to you guys this entire time is that he's going to let you take Morad. He was more hoping you would come to the decision to give Morad to him. So I guess that's where the party finds themselves. You find yourself in this pause where it seems like the Whisper does offer this to people who would rather take that over the pain and drudgery of their less than stellar lives. It is an option for them. Meanwhile, when people come in here with hostility or weapons, like the Sylvan Knights, uh, they made their choice when they stepped into this realm. And they are met with violence and death. Um, and then there's the cave ogres who aren't sentient enough to kind of be reasoned with. The Whisper has wholly admitted to essentially learning eventually how to farm them. And he has an untold number in his ranks as he lets them kind of coexist down here with them and he harvests them when they're quote unquote at their prime. He values skill and ability and knowledge. And he seems to think he has all the time in the world to amass that before he needs to fill out whatever this magnanimous purpose is he thinks he has.
100 years of preparing for war.
Yeah, he's almost as narcissistic as Alfir, but working on a very different timetable and with a very different understanding of the world.
Basically, he's got these fucking big ass mushrooms that make more fucking clones. And we gotta find the source.
His own army.
Which Meatball knows the source.
Or you guys could leave him alone. Give him the dwarf. It's kind of gray. Still trying to make it gray. The thing is, the factions all have their own answer as to what they think the right thing to do is. And they're all just kind of operating it while you guys are coming through.
Whatever my friends want to do.
Whatever my friends.
I'm actually
Morad's
more
not
on board
going
with
to.
blowing up that giant mushroom.
Guardbot senses weeds all around him.
Okay.
Weeds in this dark garden. They need to be purified. Pulled. Thank you.
He's like just trembling with excitement, like, oh my god.
Good.
It's mulching time somewhere.
Mulching, Guardbot, the mulching time intensifies.
But yeah, so that's the pause. That's where we will have to end this session, and everything's going to come to a head in the next one way or another, depending on what you guys decide to do.
I'm surprised we kept Morad alive, to be honest with you.
I'm surprised I didn't pull the pin on this fucking grenade.
Honestly, I thought someone was going to fucking break and just kill Morad for that artifact. Like, I thought that was going to be the final thing I could offer.
Who's to say we're not getting the artifact?
I mean, for Morad, give it to you.
Well, my
Well, without Morad, we'll have to get it from him.
Yeah.
My goal is to find the fucking source of this, but I like getting him to take us there is probably not like.
Yeah, I don't think he would willingly do that. As far as the source goes, I don't know if Van and Kale weren't with us last session. I don't know. Did you guys listen to the last session?
Oh shit, no.
Oh yeah, this was all part of that.
Yeah, I know where
thing, just
Meatball,
yeah,
but
Meatball.
Still Crustable here somewhere.
That's why I was asking if things
Crustable's
smell
here.
But yeah, thanks for joining me for the session. I hope it was fun, guys.
Yeah, super fun.
Awesome. We'll pick this up in 2 weeks if we don't have a bonus session. But we can't. So you're going camping or something.
I mean, you guys can do a bonus session without me, but yeah, I can't because I literally can't. I won't have service really to do that.
But I'll try to have another back in time session for this weekend.
I just noticed that my friend was streaming and she actually rated the chat like just now.
Just in time.
Yeah, just in time to. Damn.
Just in time to see the end.
Just in time for us to leave.
Quick
All
shout
right,
out to
I gotta write some notes. Let's see. Papoose. I think that's what it's called. The Papoose.
the what?
No, maybe that's wrong. Morad. He's in a Papoose.
My
Oh.
struggle with this that I'm having with my character is not trying to kill everything. Like I figured out how to kind of be invisible from him,
Oh my god.
but like killing, we know that he has multiple bodies. The big mushroom is just converting people, so we need to figure out like what.
Willing people.
Yeah, willing people. Yeah, but it's like just offering assisted suicide essentially.
Too
Like,
much.
Yeah, morally gray.
yep. We could save them with the grenade and try to flee, but as soon as we do, those fucking ogres will come and rip us apart because there's no
I
way we're fighting
completely
those.
forgot
Like,
about those
What you should
holified.
be thinking of, you blow up the mushroom, you save all these homeless people, and you take them back to the service where they can be homeless again.
yeah, I don't give a fuck about
You're welcome.
homeless people. Fuck the homeless.
Well, Nick, you see, there's one flaw in your logic, though. It sounds like a whole lot of a them issue, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I'm
All
saying
these NPC that will never come back. Literally just erase them.
this grenade is getting pulled next session. I don't know when.
Because I have an idea as to when. Okay. Because honestly, what we could do is get to the exit.
And pull it.
You guys run. I sit there, pull it, toss it at him, shadow step away. Goodbye.
That
This is a present for you, friend.
Yeah. That's if there's only one opening, but from what the knight said, it sounded like there's multiple ways out.
Well, it's not, oh, to shut the cave. That would be a byproduct of it, sure. But we're guaranteed getting rid of one of his bodies.
Yeah. Plus, the ogres had a way to come in because of their chamber.
Yeah.
They have some path, but I don't think I would want to go down the ogre path.
The path of the ogre.
No, not during mating
Oh.
season.
Yeah, no, not right now. But yeah,
I'm-
that's the end of the session. I'll hang around as long as you guys want to, but yeah, we are done for now.
I'll have to
Alright.
do brainstorming.
A lot to think about.
A lot to think about.
Yeah.
Good. No. A lot.
I'm glad.
Before
I didn't expect you to talk Tower either. I had that in my notes that there was going to be someone down here from Prima Luma.
Oh.
I didn't realize you were going to be able to roll a fucking 20-something in presence and just be like, hey, how about you don't? But those were great talking points. That was fantastic.
come on, you're coming with me, buddy.
Yep.
Friends for life.
And
I just
is
had an
he
idea. Actually, fuck this.
is he kind of like, could he help us in combat?
For sure. He's a fighter, yeah.
And what
High ranking one.
And I mean, hey, listen, if this our little spelunking adventure comes to light, and Prima Luma asks what was going on, especially since 2 of their members are here now, you could maybe gas them up a little bit, help them get a little higher up in the rankings.
Don't turn his line.
Well, also I've declared that I don't want to fight anymore, or don't want to fight for just gold or.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is not like throw the fight, but like if they ask you to report to them what happened.
Right. Yeah.
If we have to have him fight, you could be like, you guys should have seen it.
This dude was
Oh,
just
you know,
ripping
I
everybody
forgot
apart.
his name, but this dude that you guys rode off, was
5 ogre hollows and 1 arm tied behind his back. Halvor took them all.
All right.
All right, guys, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I gotta get the grill started.
To anyone who would care, about 9 o'clock our time, I'm gonna be hopping onto Destiny and streaming a raid. If anyone would like to watch.
Sounds good.
All right.
You're gonna post it,
All right.
or is it just on your channel?
On my Twitch, it'll be the same username that I have in Discord.
Cool. I got it. I'll look it up.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah, everyone, go be free. Go do your stuff.
Bye.
Have a good Sunday. Enjoy your Memorial Day.
Thanks for hosting it, Nick.
Good
Thank you so
session.
much,
Yeah, of course,
everybody,
you're
for
welcome.
joining us in chat. I hope y'all are having a great day. I know was late, but we will be. Let's see, when is our next session? It'll be 31st
2 weeks
next
from-
Sunday, so the 6th, I think.
That session. Yeah. One second. Let me.
7th will be the next session for Daggerheart.
It'll be the 7th.
Yeah. And if anyone's missed anything, I will also upload everything, our sessions, to youtube.com under the same name, Polytheist93.
Oh, yeah, I got to watch the last session.
All right. We're good.
Peace
See you
out.
guys.
See you later. Thanks for.
Deuces.
All right, to the party, to the chat. I hope you all have a great day. Stay fantastic. All right.